channel, tie straight as a rail. Reads the stats, calls the laps, never tips the scale. Bubba's got the draw that twang like a banjo string. He's the heart of the crew, makes the red dirt sing. On B.A.C. casting and drafting, tune in for the show where the engines roar and the beer cans flow. Talking banter, swapping stories under the southern sky. Racing's the reason, but we're here for the ride. Hey! Call and stay steady like a car hugging the line. He's cool under pressure, every word refined. Jared Beer's got a laugh and a drink in his hand. He's a wild card joker, the voice of the fans. 4 men, 1 channel, a race day parade, turning asphalt and cold cans into memories made. On B.A.C. casting and drafting, tune in for the show where the engines roar and the beer cans flow. Talking banter, swapping stories under the southern sky. Racing's the reason, but we're here for the ride. It's more than just NASCAR, it's a way to unwind. Cheering loud, feeling proud, leaving worries behind. From the first green flag to the last checkered wave, it's a soundtrack of a good time, the anthem of our day.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to B.A.C. Casting and Drafting. We're your weekly home for league racing, cold beer, and hotter takes. My name's Bubba. We also got Jared and Andy in the booth tonight. And if you're sober, you're watching the wrong damn stream. We're broadcasting live with B.A.C. levels of probably illegal. And we're ready to side draft past politics, pace cars, and your aunt's Facebook rants. Let's drop the green and chug this thing to the checkered, baby.
Oh, buddy, what an intro. That was great. This is getting better every week. Oh my gosh, I love it. Jared, shout out for the song, dude. That was awesome. That was cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh man, this is going to be a wicked race at Pocono. Tonight we get to set the field for our in-season tournament sponsored by none other than us, the B.A.C. Casting and Drafting crew. These guys are going to be fighting for a spot in the top 15 in the points to secure their way to go fight for 250 big ones. $250 is going to be the prize for the winner of the in-season tournament. And tonight we get to do it, and we're doing it at Pocono, none other than the Tricky Triangle. I'm pumped. How about you guys?
Yeah, I would say I'm pumped, but the amount of crashes I'm seeing just in practice is a little worrisome. I tell you what.
Well, before we get started, we got to start with tonight's race sponsor. Tonight's race sponsor is none other than Dubby, and HOR Racing Team is sponsoring this one. Shout out to Halo and HOR. It's going to be brought to you by the Halo's Optimal Racing Team, where precision meets performance. HOR is all about optimizing every angle, every lap, and every moment on the track. From sim racing setups to real-world strategy, their drivers push the limits with dedication, speed, and skill. They'd like to thank their partners who make this possible, whether it's the gear that keeps them sharp or the fuel that keeps them moving, or the fans that will keep them motivated. They say they can't do that without any of you. Their goal for HOR is to optimize, dominate, and win. And they are fueled by Dubby Energy, which is a clean energy drink designed for focus, endurance, and performance without the crash. Whether it's behind the wheel or behind the screen, Dubby keeps their team locked in lap after lap. Don't forget, you can support HOR Racing Team and save. Use code HOR at checkout on Dubby.gg for 10% off. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the chat so that way everyone's got it.
I'm not sure if I'm going to see Dubby at a smoke shop or a GNC, just from the looks of these containers.
Yeah, absolutely. Get some Dubby, folks. If you need some new pre-workout or a new substance, they've got you. So, let's
Jitter
get
free,
rolling.
jitter free.
It is jitter-free is what they say. Jitter-free pre-workout is the way to do it. We'll be shouting out Dubby and HOR throughout the night. Let's go ahead and take a look at our standings at the moment. We can see what we're looking at. For drivers on the left side of the screen, they are the top 15. They're the ones that are looking to be in the in-season tournament. The guys on the right are on the outside looking in. And it is tight when you look at those drivers from that 12 spot down to the 19th spot. It's going to be close.
It is. It's gonna be a wild finish to get in that mid-season tournament. The B.A.C tournament, you're looking within 10, 20 points. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, it's gonna be tight. Tonight is last points race for the All-Star break, so it's gonna be wild to see if they're gonna put the elbows out and fight for that position in the in-season tournament, or go for a long run and maybe hash it out, try to get a win. I mean, we talked about it before, the win really doesn't matter in the in-season tournament. It's just off the standings and points. So, but if we see a winner tonight that's maybe not going to make the top 15 right now, it'll still lock them in for the playoffs. So they got something to fight for as well.
Yeah,
I'd be expecting to see a lot of hard racing at the end, as we say every week. They always do race hard, but I expect that these stage points where everybody's just letting their teammate in, like if you're on that bubble of, can I make this in-season tournament that's up to like what $250 now, racing against your broadcast team. I think there's a lot more elbows going to be thrown at the end of each of these stages in the last bit of this race. If you can come across that finish line anywhere in the top 5, you pretty much solidified your spot if you're in that bubble on making this in-season tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult. Tonight, I think the big thing to look at is not just a clean finish at the end of the race, but stage points is going to be vital for those guys that are on the outside looking in. If you haven't scored many stage points throughout the season, tonight is the night to do it. You definitely need to make sure that you encompass your way in by scoring 1 stage points and 2 race points. But stage points for some of those guys might be the key advantage, especially if they have a late race issue or a race issue. It could be the difference to get that 1 point in, because Austin Norris and Wesley Biggs are separated by 5. So it's going to be splitting hairs at the end of this one to see it. And speaking of splitting hairs, I believe someone decided to go out there today and make us a little tournament odds. Let's take a look at the B.A.C. The B.S.ing Sports tournament odds. Brought to you by Jarrett and the B.S.ing Sports team. They compiled some odds for these guys that are on that cut line or bubble area, and how their odds are looking to make this tournament. It's pretty tight. A few of these guys look good. Some of them, though, once you get back to Austin Norris and Bernhardt, it's down to the 40s and 30%. It's tough.
Yeah, so when we made this, big shout out to Halo. He is a part of the B.S.ing Sports Bets show. He will be on the show eventually, I promise. He is the one that helped me set all of these odds up. So huge shout out to Halo, HOR, and W's tonight's sponsor. He did a lot of this. But we had the idea, we had the vision, we had the plan, and we're going to make it happen. So as you'll see that Austin Norris is right around the cut line. There's a lot of names on here you won't see. That's because either they're mathematically already in and as a lock, or they're already mathematically not able to make it in versus just points alone. So these are the drivers that are on the bubble. So as you'll see down at the bottom, you've got the likes of Justin Mummel and Joshua Wessendorf at a 6% chance. That's saying that they have to pretty much win each stage and the race, and then everybody ahead of them needs to crash out lap 1. Tyler Cadd, as long as he finishes the race, is pretty much locked in, along with Chris Mackey and Bryce Keegan. And then when you start getting in this middle section where you've got Nolan McClurg all the way down to about Brian Matthews, it really just comes to, can you finish better than the people ahead of you to really see where those points are going to end up towards the end of the night.
So I took a look at the points today, and I made my Andy Analytics cut line. And if anybody's wondering where I got my 180 to 190 number, that's going to be looking at the 15th spot, which is, I believe, who is that? Austin Norris. I calculated that if he got a top 10 finish and 8 stage points, where would that put him? Well, that's going to be at about 180 to 190 points. So for those guys that are below him, trying to make their way into this tournament, like Austin Norris, Wesley Biggs down there, they're going to need a decent amount of points and stage points to lock themselves in. And I'm guessing that's going to be between 180 and 190. So I like how the odds really reflect that the guys that are basically at that point, you can't really screw up. You just got to finish the race.
Yeah,
And y'all wondering at home, like, why I'm not doing any numbers or anything? Because I don't math good. All right. I'm just going off these numbers these guys are putting out there, and I'm going with it. So
I'm gonna
I'll
be
shut
honest.
up.
I
Y'all
don't think
keep explaining.
anybody looked at you and said, "Oh yeah, that dude knows calculus." All right, and then they heard you and was like, "Well, he may not know 8th grade algebra."
He might not even know English.
Yeah.
We're not quite sold on the English part yet either.
Hell, we don't even know about reading yet.
We got some subscribers. Appreciate it. Some new subscribers, some new followers.
Hey,
We appreciate the likes,
y'all.
the subscribes, the follows. Appreciate all the love in the chat. Everybody's lighting it up early, so we are excited there. Let's go ahead and switch gears. We kind of know what we need to expect for this tournament. We'll be watching some of these drivers throughout the night. Remember the names that you see on the screen. We will be talking about a few of those guys as this thing gets going. But let's go ahead and actually look at our legitimate playoff standings and what these guys need to do to lock themselves in. It's going to be really tough because the B.A.C. Casting Drafting Tournament is a great foreground, or kind of like a prequel to what we're going to see in the playoffs, because we're going to shrink that 15 group down to 12. So it's going to get even tighter to make the playoffs for Side Draft Racing League. So if you're a driver that doesn't make the tournament, you have to step up the second half of the season to make the playoffs. So you might not be a tournament driver, but then you kind of wake up and say, all right, why didn't I make the tournament? What do I need to do better the second half of the season? And now let's focus on the playoffs. Obviously, our 5 winners, Keith Fallon's got 2, Terry Vincent, Daniel Miglin, Tyler Smith, Ryan McClurg, all those guys have locked themselves in on a win for the playoffs. But then 6 through 12 is open. Any of those guys that don't have a win, if they win, they're in, and they could just completely reshuffle the order, which is going to be interesting to cover as the season goes on.
At the moment, we don't have repeat winners. Keith Fallon, we've seen do it. First one to do it, repeat winners. But the moment everybody keeps winning and winning and winning, and we have a different winner, that makes that point battle just irrelevant, honestly, if you're going to win to get in. So it's going to be exciting to see if the 5 that have already won can keep winning, and then the points battle allows it for their teammates to get stage points and everything in that way, or if it's just going to go off wins. But the talent is so good in this league that everybody is even, and obviously we've seen it through 5 winners. It's really fun to watch and really fun to commentate on. I'll tell you that much, buddy.
Yeah.
And a driver that I don't see in practice yet that I just wanted to bring up was the unnamed, anonymous Michael Prince. Tracking if he said he wasn't going to make it or not, but does not look like he's going to be able to make tonight's race.
Michael Prince. Well, let's go ahead and switch gears from our graphics, and we can go ahead and take a look at what has happened so far on the racetrack here at Pocono. Race temperature tonight, it's cool. It's 66 degrees. Track temps are going to be cooler than regular. It's going to be only 100 degrees on the track. Partly cloudy, but it's windy. 20-mile-an-hour wind. That's the highest winds we've seen so far this season, which could most likely affect these drivers as they are making their way down the chute throughout the tricky triangle. Taking a look at our practice standings, we got a lot of guys throughout the field looking quick. So far we are seeing the fastest man on the track is Bryce Keegan. Not the fastest man, he's the fastest kid.
Young
He's out
buck,
there getting
dude.
after it on a school night.
On a school night, dude. Hey,
Youngest driver in the league, and look at that on his hood. He's got Dubby, and he's an HOR Racing member.
These guys were highly talked about by us, highly talked about themselves. The HOR Racing team, they were ready to take podium 1, 2, 3. Is what a hot take was. So Bryce has proven it. I wonder if his teammate. I mean, Dennis is up there as well. Brian is up there as well. So oh boy, here we go.
Terry
Spice
Vincent.
things up.
Looks like Dennis has already put his car in the pits. He's ready to go. Probably making some last minute adjustments, but I think he's locked in. I think he ran his time, which is only about a tenth slower than what Bryce did, with no draft help, if I'm not mistaken. And Bryce, you know, has been kind of running with a couple of these leaders like Terry Vincent. So curious to see how they do.
Right on board with Dennis Orff.
Oh,
the
he got
Dubby
back out
machine.
there.
He's on the racetrack, and he's got a new profile picture that he uploaded. Looks like he's got a beer case on his face. He's busted a flex. Orff might be flexing the muscle tonight if he can go out there and get a win and work his way up into the tournament. Another fast driver that we've seen all
Dubby
season long.
Dubby through his veins, dude.
Terry Vincent's been fast at every single track, and he's up there again. But Jamin, he's in the top 10. He's looking quick so far.
Yeah, and he's one of those drivers on that cusp. If he can finish with a top 5, you know, maybe even top 8, depending on how the rest of the ladder falls, he may squeak his way in to the in-season playoff.
May win himself in, dude. He's been learning, and he's been getting better every week, and he's been learning from two of the best, Daniel Miglin and Keith Fallon, dude.
Look at the paint scheme on the 92. Look at Josh Wessendorf's paint scheme tonight. That's looking fresh. That's new. A couple of these guys rocking some new ones. Chris
Almost
Mackey?
like going with a Gordon Flame on the side, red, white, and blue. All right, I see you.
I like
You can't-
that one
you
as
can't-
well. I
Can't
heard
go
that
wrong
the,
with some red, white, and blue, baby.
I heard the 28 has a wicked paint scheme. I don't know where he's at. I've heard it was a wicked paint scheme. It's not showing up on my screen right now. Looks like it hasn't updated, but he was saying, "You gotta watch out for my car tonight."
Ooh, I have Tropicana. Tropicana oranges. Florida mode.
Keith is rocking the dogs.
Dogs.
Almost college football season. Georgia man.
Ooh.
Austin Guerrero with the Steelers? Roast.
Looks like a Lurler's scheme from him. Guess he's a Steelers fan. The
Ugh.
terrible towel. Hopefully his race isn't terrible.
Yeah.
Bailey
But if
Brandon.
he likes the Steelers, it might not go very good.
Bailey Brandon is always true to Florida State. Doesn't change up his scheme often.
No, sir.
Stephen
bucket
Blevins.
boy.
He's still got that chrome Hoonigan scheme. I always like seeing his picture with the king. Brian Bozick, we haven't seen him for a few weeks. He's back.
He's back. Here
After
he is.
After he started the Texas race from pole and crash and had a bad finish, he missed a couple races. And now the young man from Meriden, Wisconsin, Brian Bozick, is going to be back. Hopefully we don't see him doing the Bozick sway out there. But glad to have Brian back racing with us tonight.
As
King
we-
England.
we found
You
him
gotta
back.
ask, is the HOR team happy or a little worried to see him out there on the track taking everybody out?
Yeah, I don't know. Daniel
Sorry,
Nichols
Brian.
is out there as always. He's running 13th fastest so far. My pick tonight, I don't know about you guys, is the number 16 of Nolan McClurg. I think he is my pick to click. He's been fast every week. He's been up there at the front and just hasn't been quite able to get a win. So I think Nolan McClurg is the one to do it. What's your guys' pick
Well,
for the race?
Well, while you're there, I'm doubling up on that number 9 behind Nolan McClurg right there, dude. Chris Mackey. I think it's just inevitable. I think that he's one of these weeks he's going to do it. He's going to secure his spot in the playoffs. I mean, his points are good right now, but he's been consistent. He's been fast. He's been clean. I'm sticking with him. Go, Chris Mackey.
Jared, who
Come
you
on,
got
buddy.
I feel
tonight?
like as bad as the HOR team has done statistically throughout the weeks, I feel like I can say a whole team and it'd count as, like you guys saying, the top driver. So give me the whole HOR team. One of them is going to win it.
All of HOR, the whole team? Well, Bryce
One
is
of
the
the-
fastest,
one of the
so
team.
that's not a bad look.
That's not a bad
The
look at
youngster.
all.
The youngster out there going fast. We got some
Young
Bozick.
buck.
We got some Bozick shout outs in the chat. A few
Oh,
fans in the
Bozick swag.
few fans in the chat rooting for him.
Heck yeah.
We'll see if Brian's quick to get it done or not. Danny Jackson, he's running top 10. He's had a decent overall season. We haven't seen anything bad out of Danny Jackson.
And that's the thing. He's been quiet all year, all season, but he has got caught in a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
But he has raced people clean. He has been fast. He's been quiet. And some of those, those guys, I call them silent assassins because it's just going to take one thing to go right their way, and they're going to be right there. And And I think the season is going to kind of swap here a little bit. Our top, 4 or 5 are going to be consistent, but I think the guys that are constantly getting wrapped up in some stuff. So your Daniel Jackson, your Austin Guerrero, like their luck's going to change, and then all of a sudden we're going to start seeing them at the front consistently, staying out of all that stuff. And I think that's where the point. If we have consistent winners, I think that's where their points are going to jump into the playoffs, and that's where we're going to see them in the playoffs.
Ryan McClure.
That's a hot take, but
I like it. Ryan McClure just set the fastest time so far in practice. Maybe he's going to be a repeat winner. He won Richmond.
Hey-o.
Everyone's going to say it was a fluke because the youngster of his team, Nolan, luck didn't end up on his side when he couldn't get the win, and Ryan basically got up there and stole it. But he's running fast here at Pocono.
Dude, I think
consistent all year.
It's funny. It's funny to watch how different their race styles are, but you can tell they both know exactly what they're doing in those cars.
Absolutely.
And it's fun to watch, and it's fun to see the different styles and the way they keep up with everybody in different ways. It's awesome to watch.
A name I'm also excited to watch is Bailey Brannon. He seems to be getting this track down faster and faster. The more the track kind of warms up and what they want, and get a little more rubber out there, and him being on that cusp, he needs everything to go right for him to make it into this P15, but I don't see why he can't.
Well, this is the pre-race show from Andy and the boys. We thank you guys for tuning in as always. We tried to change up our content a little bit this week to give you some new looks before the race, get some people hyped up for the in-season tournament. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We got a couple minutes. Get a drink, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do. We're about to get ready for some qualifying here for the HOR Dubby 250 at Pocono. It's going to be a good one.
While we wait, did you know, because I forgot about Colin's fast track fact, but it's going to be Bubba's again today,
Ooh,
that the track has a solar farm.
really?
Solar farm. Pocono's Raceway, 25-acre solar farm, generates enough electricity to power the entire facility.
What?
Sounds like somebody should tell Talladega that.
A solar farm?
A solar farm.
I did not know that. I don't see it on the Scenic, the blimp.
Hey, iRacing needs to update their crowd. All right.
I don't know. We can take a look around the outside of the track. All I see when I watch Pocono on TV is all the campers.
And the mountains.
That's all you see is the campers in the mountains. I haven't looked too much to take a gander for said solar farm, but that is a good fast track fact, Bubba. I like that.
Hey,
Very
this
good.
is being Colin's hometown track, I would say, the Pennsylvania track.
Well, that's gonna wrap up practice. It's almost time for quali. Go ahead and take a look at our practice results if I can get them pulled up here. Here they are, practice results. Fastest one, Ryan McClure, Bryce Keegan, Terry Vincent, Bailey Brannon, and Dennis Orff in the top 5 of practice. Let's go ahead and try and find one of those guys as they get ready to qualify. We can find somebody out there.
Somebody.
Let's see.
Let's see who's on the racetrack.
Oh, Bailey's already running.
Ryan McClure's rolling. We can take a peek at him. Let's find a Dubby car as well.
Oh yeah.
Orff is going. He's tonight's sponsor. Let's give him his flowers. How about Dennis Orff, huh?
Do it. Do it.
So right out of
Dennis.
turn, what would that be? 3-4 on that back stretch coming into the final turn. There's the solar farm right there in Google Maps.
Huh.
I'll be damned.
No shit. That's cool.
That is awesome.
Qualifying started. We're taking a peek at tonight's sponsor and the HOR captain, Dennis Orff. Getting ready for his qualifying run as he makes his way off turn number 3 down the front stretch. He's going to motor that car as fast as he can. He is already up to 190 miles an hour as he's going to rip his way into turn number 1. 192 miles an hour into turn 1. He's going to work his way in the middle groove. Arc it down towards the bottom to get a good exit. Work his way down the long straightaway. Roaring down the backstretch, he's going to rocket that car towards the chute.
Moving.
We're going to see Orff's on board as he goes through the chute here. Really difficult to get this corner right. He's going to push it all the way down to the apron, slide up the track, has to lift a little bit as he was trying to miss the wall. Sketchy stuff when you go through that chute all out. Got to send it. Got to commit.
They don't call the tricky triangle for nothing, boys.
Nobody's set a time yet. They're going to start doing it soon. Looks like Bryce Keegan is the first one. Chris Mackey goes fastest. Orf, who we just watched, he's going to be the fastest one on the racetrack so far. Might have to stick with him.
All right.
53.4. No, he's going to stop his qualifying run. That's it. Chris Mackey, he's going at it for another lap. Orf is calling it a 53.4, but Chris Mackey, he wants to try and get more out of it on his second lap. Only 7/100ths behind Halo.
I don't know. I'm watching Chris right now. Looking like a clean one.
And Michael Prince is, in fact, in the race. He did make it. He
Glad
ran
he
out
did.
there, hopped in the car, no practice, and said, "We're going to qualifying, boys."
I like it. I like it. You don't need practice. Just show up and race. Chris Mackey,
Amen,
second
brother.
lap. Doesn't look like he's going to be Orf, but Tyler Smith to the top of the
Tyler
time sheet.
Smith.
There he is.
My.
53.401.
And Daniel Miglin up there as well.
Daniel Miglin roars up into second. Tyler Smith. Miglin's going to call it. Tyler Smith is going for another one. He's pushing that car down the backstretch.
Where's the pushing? Where's the pushing? It's going to be a long race, though, fellas. Long
He's
race.
downshifting. Downshifting into the chute.
Oh.
Get some more speed.
See how long he wants to do that before he gets tired of shifting every lap.
Hey, man. Making speed is making speed.
Hey. But yeah, but once you get in the pack, you know.
High arc. No, he's going to hit the wall off of 4.
Oh.
That's going to end his run.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
But so far, Tyler Smith is the fastest. Austin Guerrero rocking the Steelers car, hometown of Lima.
Jer Bear freaking
He's still out
put
there.
a fire under old Tyler Smith.
Whew.
Sandbagging, dude.
Yep, he
said,
said, "Not
"Hold
today."
up."
He said, "I will not be accused anymore."
No more.
Guerrero, Tyler Smith's teammate. He's going to finish his lap out in the Steelers car. Joshua Wessendorf looks like he just rounded his lap out. Michael Prince. We can see that 31 Chevrolet, purple and white, new livery tonight out on the racetrack. Looking good.
Still rocking the purple, though. We can still
Oh, he
call
gets
it
the wall off
king.
of 4. That's going to hurt his lap.
Yeah, with no practice
Not
here,
gonna
I don't
improve.
think he actually got a clean lap.
He's up to 20th. Tyler Cadd and Ryan Castleberry, they set times, but they weren't as competitive as some of those at the front.
Well,
I
we've
think
got
on a
about 10
football
seconds.
tap.
We want to drag Tyler Smith up here. I think everybody's completed their qualifying.
Yeah, we can go ahead and pull Tyler Smith up to the booth.
So he can
wow.
get rid of his sandbagging allegations.
He's going to be the pole sitter.
Oh.
Tyler Smith, it's Andy and the boys in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Dude, fastest one in quali. How about that? You're going to be the pole sitter tonight.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. That's the fastest I've ran in today's practice and last night's practice by like a significant amount. So I don't know where that came from. I guess I finally did turn one right.
There you go.
Hey.
Are you more nervous to lead the field here or last night at Bristol Dirt?
Oh my, dude. Oh, I'm way more comfortable here. Bristol Dirt was fun,
Dodging Bubba.
but that was
We'll
I'm
see.
not gonna lie, I want to do it again.
You'll be
So, do you
fine.
have any... so, Tyler, do you have anything to say to the fans at home that have been calling you a sandbagging, qualifier for all of these weeks?
Yeah.
Now that you're sitting on the pole position, is there anything you would like to say to everybody at home?
Yeah, so for all the people that think I sandbag, I'm not gonna say it hurts my feelings because I'm a grown man and I don't get my feelings hurt. But I have tried in every qualifying session so far this season.
I don't want to see you get a missed start. You better hop in the car.
But I do want to shout all of y'all fans out for actually tuning in and watching. So thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
There
we
he
thank
is.
you too.
He's in the
All
car.
right, we're
There's
gonna
Tyler
send you
Smith.
back. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Tyler Smith,
luck,
your
Tyler.
pole sitter. We heard from him, the big fan of Bubba Wallace, rocking the number 23 Alani Toyota for Highline Racing, league commissioner and team captain for his squad. looking to start this thing on pole, but we can go ahead and take a look at the starting grid. We're going to have a little bit more time than we're used to get the
Yeah.
readout. Let's go ahead and
Thank
cue up the
goodness for a
music.
long track.
It is time for tonight's event here at Pocono. I hope you folks at home are excited. Starting in row numero uno, your pole sitter, who we just heard from, Tyler Smith. Right next to him is going to be the number 4. That is Daniel Miglin. Row number 2, we have got Dennis Orff starting in 3rd, Chris Mackey in 4th, Terry Vincent starting in 5th, Bailey Brannett, the Bucking Boy, he is going to be in 6th. Starting in row number 4, we've got Jamin Bernhardt and Brian Bozick, he is in 8th. Bryce Keegan starting 9th, and Ryan McClurg rounding out the top 10.
After that, sitting P11, we've got Austin Guerrero. He's always pulling a lot of fans into the chat, so looking to see them. Brian Matthews sitting P12, Keith Fallon 13, Blake Hewlett in 14, Danny Jackson looking to make a day for himself so he can get some points, and Nolan McClurg sitting 16th, somebody else sitting in that bubble.
And we got Stephen Blevins sitting in the 17 hole. We got Austin Norris in the 18. We got 19th. We got Joshua Westendorf. 20th. We got Michael Prince looking to work his way up through the field after no practice. Then we got Ryan Castleberry and Tyler Pad also in the 21st and 22nd, looking to work their way up, try to get some points.
That's going to round out the starting grid for tonight. This is going to be the HOR Dubby 250 for Side Draft Racing League at Pocono. That is your starting grid. We are ready to go. It's race time, gentlemen. I hope everybody at home's got a cold one. And let's get ready to get started here at Pocono. This is going to be a good race. I'm pumped.
So it's going to be a good race. I think, oh, dude, we forgot to talk about our stages. Where's our stages at tonight, dude?
I don't know. We'll have to get some confirmation on that one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Your technical man is going to ask the technical team.
I think they posted it in the chat. Fuel load is really light tonight as well. They're going to have to be managing fuel throughout the runs in this race.
Ooh, Pocono
Yeah,
stage
they run
after
clean.
lap 20 and after lap 45.
All right, 20 and 45 are the stages. The pace car is going to be off. Tyler Smith, your pole sitter, is going to lead them. Let's get ready to grip it, rip it, and sip it as the green flag is out. And we are rolling here at Pocono for the HOR W250 for Side Draft Racing League. Tyler Smith with Orff behind him, getting a good push down the front straightaway. Smith on the inside line. He got a great push from Orff. He's going to split the lanes and get the lead as he's got Daniel Miglin to his outside as they rip it through turn number 1. Orff on the inside trying to get an advantage on Daniel Miglin as they're going to go down the backstretch.
I think Daniel Miglin had a little bit of rough start right there, but got a good push from Mackey, and then Mackey kind of had to check up, it looked like. So that outside line fell apart there pretty quickly. And here's the old funnel,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, you can see it. Everybody's getting a little loose. Everybody still has those cold tires. It's getting a little sketchy around some of these turns quick.
Oh, yeah. It's going
Looks
to be, but I think
very
if these guys kind of...
civilized so far. As we take a look in the pack, we've got some mixing and matching going on. Let me know if it gets exciting for the lead, but we're seeing a lot of movement there between a few of these guys side by side, but for the most part, they're trying to get a single file as fast as possible just to log some laps here early.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another tidbit that I was doing some research on, Pocono has the longest front stretch, so you can get draft off that thing. Get up there and gain some speed on that front stretch. Front stretch, if you have got some help, gotta have some help.
The leader single file looking towards the back of the pack. There's a hornet's nest back there. Looking at the 28, just behind Keith Fallon. He's got a lot of guys side by side around him. Everybody else single file. Noel McClurg didn't qualify well, starting towards the back here. He's got a handful of drivers all around him.
Yep, Dennis's tires are starting to warm up. He's getting pressed by Terry Vincent right now because of a bad move, it looked like. But they're all fighting for that spot. Dennis was, challenging Daniel Miglin for that P2, and looks like he had a misstep right there and gave Terry Vincent the free lane to take P3.
Yeah, Vincent moves up to 3rd, but Orff looking to make a switchback. Trying to maybe get the inside line, but you got to be careful going into the chute. You don't want to get side by side through there. Very easy to wreck. That's why guys are saying single file down that back straightaway. It's very hard to make a lunge into the chute. It's not called the easy triangle, it's the tricky one. We're seeing a great battle as Terry Vincent is picking them off one by one to make his way through the field. But a few positions back, Bryce Keegan set the fastest lap on lap number 2. He's just as fast as Tyler Smith out front. We'll see if he can carve his way through the drivers as well ahead of him. Terry Vincent's looking good.
Yep, Daniel Miglin falls back to P4. Halo got that spot back, and I don't know if Miglin just had another miscue on a turn or what, but he's fallen all the way back to P5 now with Chris Mackey coming up on Halo.
Yeah, I wonder if he didn't get some wheel damage. 'Cause I think he's tapped the wall a couple times just coming out of 2, maybe 1.
Yeah, he is
I know,
dropping. He's dropping like
I know whenever Halo was challenging there, that's how Halo got the run on him, and then that's when Halo kind of falling back too. So I don't know what happened up there. I'm assuming a wall tap.
Got a good onboard look from Jamin Bernhardt as he is behind a lot of this action, waiting for maybe an opportunity to present itself as he's got a car to his inside. Bryce Keegan ahead of him with Bailey Brannon right there. Oh, Jamin's going to hit the wall there off of turn number 4. Not what he wants to see early in this race. The side-by-side racing is exciting as we stay green for the first 5 laps. I hope we stay clean and green and we get action like this all night. This is fun to watch.
Dude, it's going to be
it's probably the first time we haven't had a wreck in turn 1 and
turn 1, lap 1, baby.
Dennis
There's a
Orff
lot
gets
of room
Chris
on this
Mackey.
track, but it is, getting in the corners. Everybody thinks they can, on these long straightaways, they can get position, and then they get in these corners and they get tight real quick.
Go ahead and take a look back at Jamin. He's getting some pressure from Bryce as the leaders start to get single file. But someone we did talk about early in this race, the Steeler scheme, Austin Guerrero, he's moving up. He's up a couple spots early. Showing some good speed tonight from that 45 Toyota.
yeah, a couple people said it. He was going to top 5. I think it was one of the race reviewers actually. So he must be seeing something that a lot of viewers at home aren't. But I hope he does well.
Look at Jamin Bernhardt making some moves early in this race. He's putting pressure on Miglin, trying to crack his way towards one of those top spots. Terry Vincent behind Tyler Smith just at the fastest lap of the race. We might get a battle for the lead here in a couple laps.
I'm telling you right now, Bernhardt has been getting better and better every week. He gets overshadowed, I think, by Miglin and Fallon, but we see you, Jamin. You're putting in the work, getting faster, getting to know these guys, and you're getting faster, buddy.
Bryce Keegan making a move to Bernhardt's inside as they go through turn number 3. Miglin might get 3 wide. It's getting a little tight between those 3. Seems like Miglin is not able to have the pace early and is sinking and holding up a few of these guys. Might be struggling for grip out there.
Yeah, like Bubba said, he collected enough, front end damage on that splitter and just can't get the downforce needed to get around these turns. But don't look now. Daniel Jackson, Brian Matthews, and Nolan McClurg are moving right on up. Well, actually, Brian Matthews is going down, but Daniel Jackson and Nolan McClurg are jumping up, working together, just slowly getting back into the pack of this.
Yeah, Terry Vincent is looking good. Dennis Orff is having a great battle with Chris Mackey. Bailey Brannon has now joined the battle for the 3rd spot. Orff, Mackey, Brannon throwing a lot of sliders on each other, swapping positions. But you got to manage the tires. You got to keep them under you. It's fun to fight for positions and get that track position early, but you've got to save as Orff is going to go down pit road early. Bold strategy call here for fuel in stage 1. Maybe he's trying to make sure he has enough to make it to the end if it's stage green. He's going to go down pit road. Big advantage tonight is if you pit, that you will be able to stay on the lead lap if you're within so many seconds of the leader. So it's important to take an eye on that window about 10-ish seconds behind the leader as when you want to pit to ensure your ability to stay on the lead lap if a caution comes out.
Yeah, we're gonna see some strategies, boys. If it stays green, it's gonna be some strategies. Pit is gonna play a big part of it, especially we seen last week. Green flag stops and then bang, caution, and you never know when that's gonna bite you.
Tyler Smith, race leader, he made his way down pit road. Terry Vincent inherited the lead. He is now followed by Chris Mackey, who is in 2nd. Bailey Brannon 3rd. Orff made the decision to get out of that battle. He made his way down pit road. That puts Jamin Bernhardt in 4th, battling Daniel Miglin. Austin Guerrero right there trying to clean up the crumbs if they get into it too hard. Keith Fallon, he's up 6 spots early. He's looking very strong. He's a guy that knows tire management, likes to race his way from the back to the front. We'll see if Keith can make something happen tonight following his second race win last week at Kansas. Keith looking good. Go Dogs!
And Georgia Bulldogs, brother. He's trying to put that thing in victory lane for the 3rd time. Or first time for the Bulldogs.
This is
3rd time.
precision driving we are seeing tonight. I'm loving it.
Dude, this is I don't know. We've seen this before, though. We've seen this before. Until the gloves come off, until the elbows go out. These guys know how to race clean. They also know how to race hard. It's gonna be.
There goes Chris Mackey. He's gonna dive down pit road. That's gonna give Bailey Brannon the 2nd spot, followed by Jamin Bernhardt, who is now in 3rd. Bernhardt is putting pressure on Brannon for 2nd. See if he can make the move here in turn number 1. He's running that low line. It's going to save tires.
Going. If I'm Chris Mackey sitting P3, I'm not sure that I want to leave the other drivers out there.
The thing is where he was at running in that clean air, he doesn't have the advantage of the draft. You want to make sure you have enough fuel to make it to the end of a stage. So I like the move there to just say, I've done what I needed to do. Let's get in and out pit road, get a clean stop before too many of these guys start to make their way down pit road.
You kind of want to go. This is where teammates come in, and kind of want to go with your teammates, or if you don't have any teammates, go with other cars, because it's one of those things like in a super speedway, you don't have any draft to help you with, and you come out of pit lane by yourself. You're kind of in the mercy of a stage caution or a caution to catch up back to everybody and have that advantage. So.
Noel McClurg just made a move up the inside of Bryce Keegan. Turn 1. They're side by side. We'll see if Nolan's going to be aggressive or not going into the chute, but Ryan McClurg, he's got a big run. Maybe he's going to push Nolan. They might be working together, trying to draft.
You do have Bernhardt, Miglin, and Keith all right there, and I bet you they all put together.
We will see. Time will tell. Terry Vincent is your race leader. He's got a sizable lead as he is going across the start-finish line. Bailey Brannon just a little bit behind him. Vincent's chilling out front. Not too much pressure from behind, but this group of cars from 2nd on back, they're in a tight formation. Racing hard.
Single file, racing hard, learning each other's paths and lanes, seeing where people run better and where they can have an advantage to maybe get a pass here.
So Tyler Smith, Dennis Orff, Chris Mackey, Michael Prince, Ryan Castleberry, and Brian Matthews have all made their way down pit road. For some reason, Brian Bozick and Josh Westendorf are a lap down. Looks like they may have had an issue early that we did not see. Hopefully they can get caught back up. If not, at the stage, you get the lucky dog and get the laps back. Then you can go fight for it later, as we're going to see Bailey Brannon. He's going to peel off towards pit road. Jamin Bernhardt's going to take 2nd. Austin Guerrero dives down pit road. Noel McClurg, Ryan McClurg. Pit road is busy. We'll take a look at it.
The other half of this fade out goes next time.
Let's see how quickly these dudes can get in and out of pit road, because Tyler Smith was only running 33 seconds behind them before they all had to slow down and get out there. I wouldn't be surprised to see a sizable lead from Tyler Smith, Dennis Orff, and Chris Mackey right here.
Yeah, Tyler Smith, he is now making his way off of turn number 3. Dennis Orff, Chris Mackey, they're fighting for that provisional potential 2nd spot behind. Terry Vincent still holding strong out front. Pit strategy, I believe, is going to be a gas and go here, just to make sure you have enough to make it. Jamin Bernhardt, Daniel Miglin. They're behind Terry. It looks like Vincent's finally going to call it. He's going to come down pit road. We'll see what Jamin Bernhardt does. Jamin Bernhardt's going to stay out. And that Bonanza Ford is going to inherit the lead. Don't run it out of gas, Jamin. You got to make your way down pit road at some point. Looks like only a few guys have opted not to pit. Stephen Blevins behind the pace. He hasn't made his way down pit road yet. I think he had an issue.
What I tell you, 3 teammates lined up right there. They're all going to pit together.
Jamin, Daniel, and Keith. You are right. The 3 teammates all lined up. They're on the same strategy.
Yep.
Working well together. I like it. We'll see if this is the one. This could be the one where they all decide to make their way down pit road. Let's take a look and ride on board with Keith. See if they peel down pit road.
They've already lost 4 seconds just in the last couple of laps to Tyler Smith just gaining.
Yep, all 3 of them, pit road, same time. They're all going to go together. Top 3. Blake Hewlett inherits the lead for a short time. Driver out of Rockford, Illinois. Looks like that Blake has yet to make his stop. He's going to try and run this thing long on gas. Blevins in second. He is off the pace. May have had an issue early. He has not made his way down pit road either. But Tyler Smith is most likely going to be the guy that inherits the lead once all these pit cycles are done.
Andy, can you pull up the track overlay and see just how spread out these cars are and see where the leader is compared to everybody else making these pit stops?
So here we go, tricky triangle. Blake Hewlett, the leader. He is making his way right now onto pit road as Tyler Smith and the rest of the company in tow are moving through the chute, headed out towards turn number 3. Hewlett, Blevins on pit road.
So it looks like Terry Vincent had a pretty damn good pit strategy if he's right behind Tyler Smith now and ahead of Dennis Orff by about a whole second and a half.
The 92, Joshua Westendorf, he's a lap down. He's in danger of going a second lap down. He's got to hold Tyler Smith off here for the next 4 laps if he wants to stay in contention in this race. But Tyler Smith, he's not going to be kind. He's gonna do everything he can to get around this guy to put him 2 down.
This is where
I'm already seeing Josh 2 down. He's about to be 3 down.
oh man, this is where do the
3
elbows
down.
go out to try to save that, or do you get out of the way of the leader and go 3 down?
So after the pit stop
Tempers were
has
hot.
cycled, we've got Tyler Smith in first, Terry Vincent out there in second, Dennis Orff, followed by Chris Mackey fighting for the 3rd spot. Jamin Bernhardt and teammate Keith Fallon and Daniel Miglin all together. And then after them, you've got Bryce Keegan, Ryan McClurg, and Danny Jackson fighting for some stage points. Good battle out there.
Yes, sir.
Looks like the most exciting one on the track at the moment. They are followed by Austin Guerrero. A couple to go here in stage 1.
Just say a couple to go in stage 1. It'll be interesting to see some of these guys back up and see who's got their lines figured out and see how the strategies roll out.
Yeah, and a lot of these drivers that we talked about on the bubble, pre-race, are not running the best. Tyler Cadd pretty much just has to finish, but the likes of Brian Matthews, Nolan McClurg, Josh Westendorf being a lap down, about to be 2 laps down, it looks like.
He just got him.
This is not positions you want to be.
Oh, Tyler Smith just crushed himself into the wall off of the last corner. That's going to hurt. He hit the wall hard. That's going to open the door potentially for Terry Vincent for a stage win. When he smells blood in the water, he does not hesitate.
And that's the thing. He was getting around Westendorf, the lap car, and just a little different lane, and probably didn't take tires on the pit stop. And into the wall.
We'll go back to the battle between McClurg, Keegan, Jackson, and Guerrero as they are putting on a show here. Austin Guerrero is going to have a great onboard view at this one. You can see the battles on track.
Steelers car.
Yeah, that logo is pretty dusted up. Kind of makes you wonder.
Old and beat up, just like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Austin Guerrero, though, trying to make a
battered,
move.
but not done.
Trying to make a move here. Bryce Keegan got tight in the chute. Jackson was able to get by, but Keegan is not giving up yet. He's going to give it back to Danny Jackson going into turn number 1. Got a little draft there down the front stretch. Guerrero seems to just be patiently waiting for an opportunity to open up. 2 to go here in the stage.
That's smart. I mean, you're there. You got them in your sights. You're about to get put back up with everybody, and
There's the
that's when
move.
battle question is Bryce gets a little loose right there after the lead. This might
Bryce?
be his opportunity.
Bryce was fast in practice, had a good qualifying. But at this point in the race, he's down a couple spots. The biggest mover so far, up 6 inside the top 10, is Keith Fallon. Looking good.
Yes, sir. He always does that. Clean, methodical, fast. He's very, very methodical in his way up through the field, and
He's just hanging out with his teammates.
just never disappoints, dude.
Look at that
Never
whole team
disappoints.
just riding behind Jamin, taking their time, taking the opportunity to just get some intel together on what lap they need to pit next stage, how they need to adjust their pace and saving their tires. But Tyler Smith has been pretty tidy for the most part, stage number 1. Besides that one big moment, we saw him hit the wall off of turn number 3. Terry Vincent has caught him.
Oh, has caught him for sure.
He is right there. But this
Should be
is
the
going to
end
be
of
the
stage.
battle for the stage win. Tyler Smith runs the bottom, that yellow line, making his way off turn number 3. And he's going to hold on to it. Tyler Smith, he's going to win stage numero uno.
And I think the biggest winner right there in that stage 1 is going to be Dennis Orff and Jamie Bernhardt, dude.
Yeah.
There they are, strong. You know, we talked about HOR racing at Pocono, and Bryce was up in top 10 there for the longest time, and they're talking the talk and walking the walk, brother. But
Yeah, Jamin.
Tyler Smith, sandbagger, dude, going off the stage. Man.
Jamin Quick. Tyler Smith. He's your stage 1 winner. We'll wait for his pit cycle, and then we'll dial him up. Looked good in that Highline Alani Toyota.
So just that
Brian
one
Bozick
stage alone?
just said he crashed on my screen. What happened?
Uh-oh. He
What
is
happened?
getting
Oh.
towed. Oh.
He hit the wall
He got,
under yellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this car just busted or what?
I have no idea, but
Looks like there's
just
something
for
wrong with his
stage
wheel.
points alone, Jamin Bernhardt with the +6 points for the stage positioning puts him over Austin Norris currently
Wow.
and into the top 15, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. They're going to get caught up to the pace car as they're rolling down the backstretch.
And Dennis, not a big mover yet, but getting the 8 points moves him up 1 spot closer. But with Jonathan Day also removed from the league, Bailey Brannon, or all of the days really, right? None of the days are in here. So it's really Bailey Brannon and Matthews, which he's sitting about 16 points behind.
Trying to figure out
Yeah,
what
there
happened
is
to Brian.
quite a bit of moves. I would not be surprised if Halo can sit P3 this whole race that he ends up squeaking into that 15 spot.
That'd be wild. That would be wild.
Just from a little bit of the math, you know, it's just eyeball math. Take it with a grain of salt for everybody watching at home. But quick math.
Better than bubble math.
That is true. And it looks like the drivers are in the pits. Let's see who can get out of here. Maybe gain a spot.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at our pit lane battle. See who can get it done on pit road.
Halo with a good stop. Mackey with a good stop. Tyler with a good stop. Miglin went a little long. That may hurt him.
4 tires and fuel, I believe, is going to be the take here from all of our drivers. Tyler Smith is going to beat him. Terry Vincent, Orff, Bernhardt, Mackey. Though it looks like Miglin got Bernhardt and Mackey. Then Fallon 7th and
Oh.
McClurg in 8th.
Wow.
Well, your stage
Remember I
number
was
1
telling
winner.
you about eyeball math? I just eyeballed that pit, entrance, and boy was I wrong. Miglin cooked.
Stage number 1 winner, Tyler Smith. Let's dial him up.
Yep, let's get Tyler up in here.
Tyler Smith, Andy, and the boys in the booth. You got a copy, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
Second one
got
of the
it
day,
done.
brother.
I did. Terry was coming up on me quick, and I didn't want to spend time racing him. What, lap 5 or 6 or something like that. So instead of losing time on track racing Terry, I went ahead and pit because we all had to pit.
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and pit, wouldn't lose a lap. So if a caution comes out, I'm not in a terrible position.
Correct.
And you know, after I pit, I had clear track to myself in the back, and I guess was able to run fast enough to where when it cycled around, I was in the lead, and then he chased me down again.
You held him off.
Did your butthole pucker a little bit?
Little
I know you had to
bit.
go around Westendorf there. Little wall
Tackle
tap,
ball.
I
Bounced off the
think.
wall, yeah, I hit the wall pretty hard and got a little scared.
Yeah, we're like, uh-oh. That's I think Andy said it, blood in the water for Terry. I said, uh-oh.
Don't want to do
Yeah.
that, but I
Yeah,
believe
I
you
was
were a
told,
man that you won a couple officials that Pocono week. You almost got the full sweep. Do you think you're going to sweep the stages and get the win?
No, there's no way. I just don't think I can.
You're fast,
Terry's
buddy.
I'm fast. Terry's faster though.
Ooh.
So Tyler, we got to ask you, as Commissioner Tyler and not so much Driver Tyler, we don't want to hear any strategies, but would you be able to give us a ballpark on what the average car is reading right now in the tanks, on how much laps of fuel you guys have?
15-ish, 16-ish.
Okay, and you okay?
That tracks. So you might have to two-stop this next stage.
Yeah.
That's going to be tight.
I think it's next stage is 45.
Oh, you'll be all right.
Yeah, 45. So
Just a one-stop.
20-ish laps from now. So yeah, one stopper.
But there
Last
won't be pitting early to stop racing. That's for sure.
Yeah, last stage is where it's gonna get a little. I don't know what to tell y'all. It's gonna be all over the place. I feel like.
Gonna be wild again, dude. That stage 3 is always wild.
All right.
Y'all never disappoint there.
We'll let this man get to racing. I think it's about
Yes, sir.
time for him to go. Don't want to keep him too long.
Hi,
We have a-
Tyler.
No.
We have a tendency to keep the drivers slightly long, and then we go, oh god, they're about to go green. So we'll let him get focused, so that way he can keep Scary Terry in the rear view as we get
I'm
started
surprised-
for stage number 2.
I'm surprised that hasn't ended up in the suggestion box just yet, but I'm sure it'll be there.
I'm trying to be more cognizant of it as we're doing these. At least the big tracks like Pocono, Daytona, and
I was gonna say,
Talladega.
we
got more
have an
time.
advantage. Yeah.
Tonight we got more time. Well, the pace car is off. Tyler Smith, your stage number 1 winner, is going to lead him. Get ready to grip it, rip it, and sip it as we get going green again for the HOR W250 here at Pocono. Tyler Smith going to jump ahead of
Squeeze up
Terry
in there in
Vincent.
front of him.
What a move. Let's
What
see
a
if he can keep
move.
him behind.
Yeah.
Orf is going to look to be more
Yeah.
aggressive. Try and get some
Fresh
spots here if
tires.
he can.
2, 3 wide in turn 1. Here we go, baby.
So what I liked about Orf on the initial stage, or the start of the race, I should say, he played it really conservative to get those tires hot, and then after one lap of going high pretty consistently is when he started actually racing his line, and you could tell that he gained probably 0.2 of a second a lap just doing that alone.
Brother, you know what I see?
What's that?
I see a purple machine.
Uh-oh.
The anonymous purple machine
We
starting to
don't
work
talk
his
about
way up
Bruno.
there.
No.
Well, good
That's
news is he's already
31.
pointed his way
Uh-oh.
into the mid-season.
We got a battle.
tournament.
But yes, you're right. He has pointed his way in.
Yeah, look.
Oh, Terry Vincent rope in the bottom. They're side by side going towards the chute. Who's going to back out? Terry Vincent does. Tyler kept it floored. Sorry to cut you off there, Jer. Saw him go side by side in a 1.
Oh, no, you're good. No, you're good. We already told Tyler. We said you can't pit early to avoid Scary Terry now. You have to, you have to take it with him for, about 12, 13 laps.
You're going to scare Terry's crosshairs, buddy. You better look out.
Whew. It's a menace.
Dude.
He's a menace. As they start to get situated, we could look at one of the main battles behind between Chris Mackey and Bailey Brandon. They've been side by side. Bailey Brandon, though, finally gets back in line. But Keith Fallon behind his teammate Jamin Bernhardt and Daniel Miglin all together in tow, working well together. It's looking good.
Bailey is pushing down, buddy. Mack is going to work that outside line around him. He's pushing hard into turn 1, but his exit out of
Michael Prince.
Michael Prince, Danny Jackson gonna duke it out.
Danny
I'm telling you,
Jackson
that
was
purple
very
team-
nice lifting and getting in line.
That's exactly what that was. That was, hey, you can have this so I can survive this race.
Living to fight another day is what Danny Jackson thought there. And based off the last few races that we've seen, commend you, Danny Jackson, for just saying, you know what, it's a long race. We aren't even halfway in this thing. I'm running well. I just need a good finish to lock my way into the B.A.C. casting and drafting in-season tournament. Now he's going to make his way into turn 1 and try and get the switch back done if he can. Can't do it.
Halo, I think, is he's just hanging out there in third as well, you know. Kind of keeping an eye out on these two. Gonna duke it out in the front if Terry can get back up there. But this,
fuel save, tire save, do everything you can to freaking save, because your competitors are Chris Mackey and Bailey Brannon that are fighting each other back in, P7 and P8. So, I mean, if you're Dennis Orr, this is best case scenario. Let them just wear their cars down to the ground.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far tonight from Jamin Bernhardt. He's working well with his teammates. We've heard that team, Hollywood Performance, talk about it a few times about what they need to do to work together and strategize. We haven't seen it all put together for them from a team aspect, but seeing them run consistently together towards the top 5 is very promising for their future as we get headed towards the All-Star break. They're looking very strong. I'm liking what they're doing tonight.
I tell you what, if they finish P4, 5, and 6 at the end of this, I think they're going to have to get a team of the night, interview.
Ooh. Michael Prince got around Jackson, and then Chris Mackey and Bailey Brannon, they get into each other. Brandon tags the wall. Prince has to save it as he gets squirrely as they make their way out of the chute, but Prince isn't going to lift. He's going to go for it all as they make their way off turn number 3. Bailey Brannon was probably panicked there, and the caution is going to be out.
Who got collected? Oh, it looks like, I don't know, Stephen Blevins maybe is in the back over here.
Is it Blevins?
Was it reactionary? I don't know. I just see him in the back of the pack. I don't see anybody else necessarily sideways. No, I don't really think so.
I think
Austin
it was
Norris in the wall, maybe? Was that Austin Norris?
Was it precautionary just because, the way that they ran? Did they throw the yellow? I don't see anybody stop.
Maybe just because enough cars got bumpered, iRacing tossed it?
I think so. I mean, Blevins is the last car on the pace, and I think they just threw a caution. A precautionary caution, perhaps? Don't see anybody with real damage. We'll see who comes down pit road, but I think everyone's going to pit here.
Yeah, you have to. Now the caution came out, might as well.
You got a
get some
free
fuel,
stop.
maybe.
Free stop. Get some gas. Halo said it was him. Dennis Orff.
Oh, no.
We'll go back, take a look at Dennis Orff. He said it was me. Oh, Dennis Orff and Daniel Miglin. Thanks, Dennis.
Yeah.
Looks like Miglin got into his left rear corner.
Oh.
Dennis, though, is going to slide. Does he save this?
Oh, my.
I'll tell you what, Dennis. From what's happened to you this season, it's been a heck of a lot worse. Mega save. Commend you for that, dude. I think it's the combination of those guys being squirrely, Orff getting sideways, but Orff, what a save. Dude.
What a avoidance by,
I got to see the onboard of him and what his hands do. Oh my gosh. He looks like us last night at Bristol Dirt. He threw the wheel sideways, said a little prayer, and held on to it.
And hold on to her, bud.
Yeah.
They're all
Sorry
down the pit
for
lane.
a wrist later.
Bernhardt did a good job.
that was a
Fallon did
good
job.
sportsmanship, though. You have to give it great sportsmanship by Daniel Mignolan, not to just run through Halo, but actually break, and probably had some comms in there because everybody behind him also broke really well, and saying, "Hey man, I did not mean to get into you. Let's get
Something
you back."
bad that we can all agree could have been a lot worse for Dennis Orff. Glad he was able to make a great save. That might be save of the season so far. That was epic. That was so cool. He was
That was
completely
epic.
sideways.
It was
Wow.
looking like us at Bristol. last
So that's
night,
going to
too.
bring out our first caution of the night, but no cars with real damage. This is basically giving Daniel Mignolan the lead. David Wormuth in the chat giving a shout out to Halo. He said that was a hell of a save. Remember Carson Hocevar at Pocono when he was sideways in the same corner and almost hit the wall? Very essence of that save from Halo there. Looked like the same thing from NASCAR this season. But
If
Mignolan
anything,
has
though,
gotten the
it
lead.
did. Yeah. If anything, it saved all these drivers from having to take a green stop, pit window.
Yeah.
Well, this
Yeah,
is
that's
this
true.
is going to help Brian Bosick out a lot. He's a lap down. This is going to give him the lucky dog after his early incident.
Little teammate
He should
strategy,
be able to.
bro?
He should be able to go race
Kidding. I
Brian
think
out big time. If he
Yep.
What he needs to do though, for Brian, I don't know if he's listening, but get your lucky dog, and then as soon as this thing goes green, first lap that we're green, pit, take gas, make sure you stay on the lead lap, ride it out to the end of the stage, and then take fuel and tire. You're on the lead lap for stage 3. You got fresh fuel, you got fresh tires in it, and then you can go do what you need to do towards the end of this race and get your head back in the right direction.
yeah.
God
I
damn.
don't know if
That was pretty damn strategic. If I don't say so my damn self, I would have not have thought of that plan.
Dude,
Yeah,
Andy
either.
the,
You
Andy
mean
the
go
crew
green
chief-
then pit? What are you talking about?
Well, the
Brother,
thing
we
is,
already talked about
in
it.
order for him to get the lucky dog here, he can't take gas and then stay on the lead lap and stay with the pack. Or you get your lucky dog lap, you get to the tail end of the field. As soon as we go green, first lap, gas and go. You have enough gas to make it to the end. Then after the stage, fuel and tire. Start again at the back, but now you can work your way forward from there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're a crew chief, and I'm just, I'm the
Brother.
muscle head out there, just, taking tires off, putting them back on.
Turning laps, brother.
The team at the
We get
front,
this in-season tournament, dude. Andy's gonna be full-time crew chief for broadcasting crew.
Daniel
Oh, yeah.
Mignolan, Keith Fallon, and Jamin, though. All three of them, the three teammates
There we go.
in the first 2 rows. But Michael Prince, we have seen this before. I am getting a flashback from Texas when Mignolan and Fallon were ahead of Michael Prince. We're going to see the same battle over again, I believe. I'm
History
excited
repeats
for
itself.
this. History has repeated itself at Pocono. Oh boy.
Why wouldn't you take gas? I mean, they didn't pit at all, correct?
They took gas and go. They didn't take tires. Tyler Smith fell back for taking tires.
Oh.
So this has completely shuffled the field. I don't like
Yeah.
I don't mind the call because you have more time to get in and out of pit road. Why not? I have more time. Let's take tires. Let's be faster, more competitive. I'll have enough fuel to make it to the end here. Let's take them now.
Green flag.
Let's
man,
go for the
I'm
stage
not-
win, not the stage loss.
Not to worry
Daniel
about speeding
Mignolan.
in pits or anything like that either.
Big jump as we get going green. Michael
I'll
Prince.
tell you,
Looking for it. Go ahead, Jer.
would be a real homie move from Daniel Mignolan and Keith Fallon for Jamin if it comes down to it at lap 45, if they're all still 3 up front. Get Jamin out there to get those extra stage point wins so he can get in the top 15. We'll see if they do that, but that would be a real homie move for your teammate that's battling in this bubble when you already are locked into the tournament.
I'm pretty sure whenever after week 2 win, because they went back-to-back weeks, they were already talking about getting Jamin up there and getting him a win. And Jamin has improved himself and gotten faster and has set himself up to get that reward.
Oh no,
So,
Ryan
it
Castleberry
was
got
fucking-
tagged into the wall.
Uh-oh.
No caution, no caution.
He is very slow. He got tagged. He's got bad right front damage. That thing is bent. He's going to be at minimum speed. That's going to hurt. That's going to put him a lap down.
Oh, he did it to himself, and then he just did everybody else a solid and just kept it into the wall and said, there's no reason to try to collect 14 more cars behind me.
I think Brian
Good on
Bosick
him
heard
by...
him. He pitted.
good on Ryan to keep it out of the way of everybody else and let them all be competitive.
We'll get
Know
to
what's
see
at stake.
here.
Lead by example, Ryan. We got you.
See who took fresh tires and see if they can't work their way up to this front 3, 4.
Shout out Mothman Matt TV for the follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
I can't help but wonder, you know, Dennis sitting back here now because he was, you know, he pretty much saw the whole Ryan Castleberry thing right in front of him because it was right next to Terry Vincent and Tyler Cadd, who's a little bit in front of him. If that slowed him down a bunch, and now he's just got to fight through this pack of, you know, middle drivers, if you will.
Well, I believe after that slide, he would have taken tires, so he's going to try and work his way forward. As we see a car tag the wall, I think that was the 45 of Austin Guerrero. He's slow. Caution's out.
There it is.
45 of Guerrero sliding back up the racetrack. I saw him tag the wall through the chute. Self-spin there. Looks like he just got tight, pushing the car. Might have clipped the apron.
Yeah, a lot of these drivers, you get used to how your tires are subconsciously. You don't even realize it because you're doing so many laps with a car and you can feel it degrade. And then the minute you put, you know, gas and new tires on it, or no tires and gas, it throws you out for, you know, a loop, and, you know, you're just not prepared for the car to get loose on you.
How many fast repairs they got tonight? Just
One.
2?
Just one.
One.
One
That's
as
a big
always.
break for
Never changes.
Castleberry.
Yes.
That's going to
Did
help
he go
him.
lap down?
Well, if he did, he's going to inherit the lucky dog,
Yeah.
and that's not going to kill his race. It stinks for Guerrero. Doesn't look like his car is too beat up. We're going to go live to the leader here, Daniel Miglen.
As big as this track is, I don't know if I'd use my fast repair on that.
Yeah, you've got time to get it fixed.
Yeah.
You've got time. Don't use it yet. I think you're right, Bubba.
Yeah, I think if you know how stage 3 is, you know how your luck is as of late, you know, I'd keep that in my back pocket.
Even if it's a minute and a half, you're guaranteed this caution and the stage break caution. You have so much time to get plenty of damage done.
Yep.
This does help out Brian Bozick and his strategy. He's going to be able to top off on fuel, which he did the first lap of that green flag run. And now, like we said, he's going to go fight Daniel Miglen. He's going to peel down pit road. He's going to give up his lead. Keith Fallon stays out. Danny Jackson gave a little fake out. He made me think he was going down pit road. Austin Guerrero, he's entered the pit lane. Let's take a live look at him. Maybe not.
If he uses fast repair or not.
Try and get eyes on him. Oh, that thing is damaged pretty good. Got some big right front fender damage there.
I was about to say, he hit that wall pretty gnarly. I don't. That's probably a 4 to 5 minute repair if I had to
He
guess.
used the fast repair, instant fix there. After the Steelers get sacked, they're able to bounce back from that one.
Yep. Instant fast repair used.
Yep. So Austin Norris has got to keep it clean to the end. Same thing with potentially Ryan Castleberry here.
Yeah.
Fast repair. He's out one now. He's got to keep it clean and green to the end.
It is possible if these boys keep it clean.
Drivers in this middle of the pack have already used their one fast repair. I don't think Miglen, Fallon, Prince, Bernhardt, Mackey, I don't know that they've used any of theirs yet. Terry Vincent, Tyler Smith, these guys haven't used their fast repair. And you hope you never need it, but, they're going to, lean into the front of this pack eventually. Dennis has no fast repair and is trying to get there as quickly as possible. And, man, it's scary.
Yeah, you're right. I was watching Tyler Smith throughout that run. As he's got the fresh rubber. He was working his way up there. Nolan McClurg, though, squeaked his way up into the top spot, or one of the top spots. He's up 10 spots tonight. Michael Prince in third has gained 17 positions so far tonight.
He got warmed up, got his practice runs in on the first stage. He's ready to go now, brother.
Yeah.
Some big moves there.
That's some real Daniel Miglen stuff right there. I just need 5 minutes of practice. That's all I need because that leaves a bunch of laps.
He does have the new paint scheme this week too. I do notice that. Different from what we saw last week. This one, I kind of like the purple and ice kind of concept that we're going here with HCE. Sorry.
Yeah, I do like that purple. I'm a big fan of purple. All right.
It's a good time to
You
talk
know what?
about
I'm not a
Dubby.
W.
Hey,
Dubby, the pre-workout. It's jitterless. It gets you the same kick. It'll get you feeling right in the gym. Pre-workout, that'll get you the right mindset. Got the caffeine in there. Get the pump on. It's brought to you by Dubby and HOR Racing. Figured now's a good time to give them another shout out. We posted it in the chat, but you can go to dubby.gg and use code HOR for 10% off your purchase at Dubby.
10%. They are back there, kind of at the back of the pack, but they are. Bryce, I think, is there on the inside of Tyler Cadd, and then you got Westendorf in between him and Dennis there. So hopefully they can link up and
What's
Young Buck
unfortunate?
and Dennis can get up there, dude.
What's unfortunate though is Dennis needed to be probably P3 on all stages and then win it in order to get his way in. If he's not getting any stage points right here,
Yeah, he's got to wheel the shit out of it to get to the front.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel Miglin, after a couple cautions and some strange pit cycles, as he has opted for fuel only, elected to stay out. He is the leader, as they are going to make their way off turn number 3. The pace car is going to peel off, and he is going to be the control car as we get going to the restart zone. And we are going green again with 7 laps to go in stage number 2 for the WHOR 250 for Side Draft Racing League at Pocono.
I knew he's going
And,
to get up there in
man,
front of them
that
teammates,
four-
boys. But
That 4 car is gripping and ripping, dude. I tell you what, I'm sipping, he's gripping and ripping.
dude, this is I know right now Daniel Miglin and Keith Found are trying to keep that 31 back there and trying to keep their teammate Jamin in there. They're going to try to work Michael to kind of slow him down, and then work it to where those 3 can get out in front of Michael Prince.
Yep,
But
you can see it right there with
you can
brake
see
check
it.
almost, it looks like.
Because here comes Chris Mackey on the inside of Prince, and Prince is probably pissed right now. Oh, there
Oh
they go.
no, Nolan McClurg, he gets turned. That's a big wreck. Chris Mackey
Michael
up the
Prince
racetrack.
Mackey.
Oh my god.
And
Oh
if you're Halo,
no.
that is, it's so unfortunate for every driver involved, but I just saw Halo go through there unscathed, and he is yelling in his Discord right now, I guarantee it.
God, that was massive.
It was massive.
Oh no. 3 wide there for Nolan, Michael, and Chris.
Was that our 3 picks? No.
Nolan
Chairman went
is holding a line towards the wall, and it looks like Michael Prince starts to move up. Nolan McClurg thought he had more room, and then after he gets the first initial contact with Michael, that's going to slide him down the racetrack. Michael and Chris have some big contact with him. Chris is on the bottom, like, what are you guys doing up there? Michael Prince was able to keep it going. Nolan McClurg and Chris Mackey. Looks like they're getting the worst of it as Nolan goes up the track and then bam, right into the front of the 92 of Westendorf. The 28 Tropicana car, that's going to get ruined for Brian Matthews. 69, Ryan McClurg just sees the misfortune for his son Nolan right out of his windshield. A lot of guys avoiding, doing everything that they can to get past that one.
That's
And
a
that's
tough
gonna
break
hurt.
right there.
That is going to hurt
is-
my pick to click. That was Nolan McClurg involved in that. Brian Matthews, his car is junked.
Chris Mackey was my
Nolan McClurg,
pick
he
as well.
used the fast repair. So it's not over yet for Nolan.
I was gonna say,
I
I think
believe.
Chris Mackey still got one.
Well, here's my bold take right now. Jamin wins this heat.
Well, Nolan and Brian didn't use fast repairs. Did they have to tow? They're both still sitting on pit road. They might have had to tow.
Chris Mackey is limping her around. Nolan looks like he's got something. Maybe he had something to say in the Discord because now he's moving
Okay.
slowly.
Is he?
Oh, actually, I'm not caught up. Hold on. So, oh. Chris Mackey did not use his fast repair, or maybe he's out of one, but he's back on the track.
Okay.
He's already pitted. Nolan's in the pit now. He scraped her in there, and it looks like he is taking damage.
Brian Bozick using the opportunity to get tires. Michael Prince was put between a rock and a hard place out there with Noel McClurg. Not much room given at that point in the race. I'm sure drivers will have some opinions after that caution was brought out.
Yeah, especially because he was one of the drivers that still had a fast repair. Some of these dudes do not. You know, Nolan's out here fixing his damage, you know, thinking he's on the bubble to begin with, and that may have just ended his whole, you know, his whole night and not in a happy way.
Hollywood Performance Racing. 1, 2, 3.
Imagine that.
Daniel Miglin, Keith Fallon, and Jamin Bernhardt. All working
Jamin
together
Bernhardt
like
has
three
been our.
peas in a pod. 1, 2, 3.
He has been. Every week we have a driver that we just seem like we just talk about. Well, here it is again. Jamin Bernhardt is tonight's
Bucket boy.
candidate, I think.
Bailey
I'm gonna
Brannon up to 4th. Tyler Smith on those fresh tires. He's in 5th. Tyler
I'm gonna take a
Cadd.
stab at- Yeah.
He's in 6th. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like I said, I'm just going to take a stab in the dark here and say that Jamin makes a hell of a move to pass both of his, you know, teammates here to get the stage win. Just, you know, a random stab in the dark. I don't, you know, I don't see the future, but sometimes I do.
Lap 42, stage at 45. Yep.
Noel McClurg and Brian Matthews are still on pit road. Noel McClurg is finally getting that thing off of pit road. Tough break for him. Very tough break. Brian
Tyler Cadd
Matthews
has worked his way all the way up as well.
looks like Brian Matthews might have a problem in general. I see his back tires like intermittently spinning, but he's not going anywhere.
I really hope they didn't tell him that he's done for.
Did he get involved in something earlier and his car is toast or what? He's not
Look
moving.
at Saint. Thanks for the subscribe.
It was the wreck that we just saw, but I don't know that he may have used his fast repaired, you know, fixing minor damage, or accidentally, as we've said before, on, you know, didn't unselect it when you just have some sidewall damage and just takes it from you. Ugh, it's gonna be scary.
Yep, that's gonna hurt. Don't know how many laps down Nolan McClurg is at the moment. We'll try and get that information relayed when we find out.
I see
Brian
one, but
Matthews is
iRacing's not
disconnected.
always perfect.
Accurate. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel Miglin, after he's inherited the lead after this trio of cautions, he's kept it, and he's got to keep it for a couple more laps, as he's got his two teammates up there with him to hopefully hold off Tyler Smith, as we're going to get ready to go green one last time for stage number 2 for the HOR 250 at Pocono. The pace car is off. Miglin is going to lead him.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out.
Yeah.
We've got
Look at
3 to go.
Look at those 3. Just go. Boys, we know what happened there.
Chris Mackey just dropped to the end of the field. He's slow. Don't know what happened.
If he took that fast repair, I think he still has some damage.
Bernhardt is trying to take it 3 wide on the inside of his teammate Fallon and Brannon. Brannon's working to his outside, but here comes Tyler Smith trying to make up the ground that he lost from taking tires.
And that's the thing, he can run that outside line and be
Oh,
fast.
everybody's tagging the wall through the chute. Getting damaged, but Terry Vincent, he is there.
Tyler Smith is on the move right now, dude.
Only a couple laps to do it here in stage number 2. As everybody's
Scaling
scraping the wall.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're pushing for the end of the stage.
Tyler Cadd is giving it everything that he's got. He's trying to bring the fight. Here comes Danny Jackson out of nowhere. He's trying to work his way towards the top 5. Jamin Bernhardt, he sank like a rock.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Tyler
got the
Cadd
Dubby
and
cars
Terry
behind
Vincent, they're door to door. Is that a trio of Dubby? It is a trio of
It
Dubbies.
is.
Here comes
Dubby.
all of HOR. They're moving. It's not over yet for Halo. Keith Fallon and Daniel Miglin, the teammates, 1-2. Bailey Brannon, third. Tyler Smith leading the charge, going forward and fourth. We're coming to the white flag for the stage. Who's going to get those stage points, boys?
We're coming into it.
I don't know.
Also, I just did get clarification through Brian Matthews. So he had a minor issue with the toe link early on that he had to get fixed and use that fast repair for, and then got meatballed out of that last go that he got collected in. So
Oh, no.
he is having to retire his car, and that is it for Brian Matthews in an unfortunate series of events that he didn't even cause, but got collected there towards the end. So,
saw.
RIP to you, Brian.
Terry Vincent made the move to get around Tyler Smith to get that fourth spot. Tyler Smith trying to hold off Tyler Cad. As Cad is ripping it, Bailey hits the wall. Danny Jackson, he's worked his way forward,
Yes,
but
sir.
making his way out of the final corner, it's Daniel Miglin.
I'll tell you what, if I'm HOR's, if I'm Halo's teammates, I'm telling them to slow the hell down. Let me get up there and get some points. I need all the points I can get. Bryce, you're already just about in the damn thing.
Yeah.
Miglin scored the track position, and he was able to score the stage win. Stage number 2 winner here at Pocono is Daniel Miglin, working great with his teammates, dominating that stage.
Yes, sir. I think I don't know if something happened to Jamin's car, or did he get into Keith? I don't know what happened there, but you said it, Andy. He dropped like a freaking rock. I don't know what happened. It had to have been damaged or just got left out to dry or something. Who knows? I don't know, man. So what's all right, crew chief Andy? What's the strat now? Take them all 4 and gas and fill it up and run as long as you can, or what?
Yeah, this is your time to take fuel and tires. It's going to be a 2-stop for fuel here. First stop, I'm taking gas only. Second stop, fuel and tires, and then I'm running hard to the end of this race.
Yes.
It should have been gas and go, stage 1 tires, gas and go, stage 2 tires, but the strategy has been mixed. So
Yeah,
here at the
dude.
stage break, you want to use your tires and then use your third set after your second stop in stage number 3. But you got to manage. You got to hold strong. You got to hope you don't get a late caution and somebody
I was gonna
save the
say,
set on you. That's the fear.
That late caution is the kicker for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
We are seeing it all unfold tonight at Pocono. We're seeing green flag laps. We saw a couple cautions there where guys are racing very hard through the chute. Seems to be the place where the trouble is happening here at the tricky triangle as guys get in there side by side. You got to give, you got to take, or you got to put your balls on the dashboard and try and get the move done. There's no in between.
We need to put that on a t-shirt.
Yes, sir.
Going
All
on a
right, how
t-shirt.
quickly you guys think I can try to fill in this, and so that way we actually know who's in by the end of the stream?
I think you can do it.
Oh, I'm gonna.
There's one
try my
person to do it.
damnedest.
You're gonna be able to do it, buddy.
I trust in you, Jer.
Here they come down pit lane, boys.
Couple guys staying out. Looks like they're going to try and get a wave around or some laps back. Or maybe
Yep,
they're on
Austin
different strategies.
Guerrero, Ryan Castleberry, Justin Westendorf, Stephen Blemons, and I think that's McClurg.
Yep. Guerrero, Castleberry, Westendorf, Blevins all staying out. Who's going to win the battle off pit road? Daniel Miglin. He let him in. Is he going to lead him off?
I don't know.
He
That's
is
a Dubby
not.
car.
That is a Dubby car.
That's a
Brian
Dubby car.
Bozick. Followed
That's a
by
Chris
Daniel
Mackey,
Miglin, Chris Mackey, Michael Prince,
Prince.
Keith Fallon. Whew.
Shoot, buddy.
Buddy, we got new players at the front. And
What
that's
just
Austin
happened?
Guerrero in the Lurlers machine, that 45 Toyota. He has
Who took
inherited the lead.
tires?
What is
Who
his
did not take
strategy
tires?
here?
I don't know. It's wild.
Based on my calculations of fuel management here, if you run 16 laps, green flag, that leaves 19 left in the stage, and they only got 16 laps of gas. That leaves 3.
But the caution you can save under,
Yep.
you
But
know,
with the
so
caution, that's your automatic time to say, if we get a yellow, you have to take gas, no matter
you
what
gotta
happens
do
here.
that. Yep.
Gas and go.
Unless you're looking for an absolute long shot.
We got 45 fans in the chat. They're chatting it up. They're hyping him up. Austin
Hype 'em
Guerrero, the
up?
race leader. They're showing him the
Yeah,
love
dude.
down there.
Austin's
buddy.
always had some love, man. I hope we see Austin. I hope Austin's luck changes, dude. I really do. I feel like it's the second half of the season. It's his luck has got to change, and we're kind of. I mean, it was self-inflicted tonight, but it didn't hurt him. You know,
Yep.
long race. It was early. It was a long race.
We
There
forgot
he is
to
at the
call up the
front.
stage winner. Where's Dangle Meglin? Let's get him up here quick.
Oh yeah.
It's all you, Bubba. You got it. I'm
Got it.
out here doing stats.
You're good. You're good, Jared. We got about half a lap to get him in here. Taking Meglin and Tandy and the boys in the booth. You got a copy.
What's up? You got like 30 seconds here.
I know,
Yes,
we're
sir.
sorry. Called you up late. Congrats on the stage number 2 win. How's it feel? Working
Thank
good
you,
with
sir.
teammates.
Feels good. I feel like I've got it pretty well figured out at this point. Struggled a little at the start, fell off hard, clawed back for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Any shout outs you want to make to the teammates or anybody watching?
Big shout out to Keith for teaching me how to drive the track as we race it.
All right, there you go. Well, hopefully stage number 3 goes your way. Sorry for the quick in and out interview, but we're going to get you back to the racing so you can focus. Good luck in stage number 3. Hopefully we hear from you again at the end of the night.
All
Sir,
good.
good luck,
We'll try to
Dingle.
make it fun.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
That was Daniel Meglin, stage number 2 winner. Thank God I remembered his interview.
Speedy interview.
That was in and out. In and out. You know what else is speedy? It's that jitterless pre-workout at Dubby. It'll get you ready quick to go in the gym. If you're a dry scooper, you can take that stuff on the go, on the fly, and get a jitterless workout in for the night. Dubby.
I ain't about to dry
W.GE.
scoop, dude.
Use code HOR for 10% off. You're not a dry scooper, Bubba?
I'm not a dry scooper.
I think even though it's jitterless, if you dry scoop it, you might get the jitters going.
Go straight to the head.
Well, Austin Guerrero and teammate Ryan Castleberry on the front row. They're going to get us started here for stage number 3. The pace car is off. Let's get ready to grip it, rip it, and sip it for the WHOR 250 here at Pocono for Side Draft Racing League as Guerrero gets a massive jump through the restart zone. Look at that lead grow. Here we go. They're 3 wide back there, 4 wide. It's go time, all or nothing.
Fresh tires, boys. Fresh tires. Easy on it. Easy on it. Got some traffic mixed in there with you. Be cognizant.
Guerrero stretching his legs out front.
Yeah, dude. Guerrero's looking good. Keep going, buddy. On your line now. You got open air. Keep going, dude. Ryan, I mean, they're going, dude. They are going.
Look at the battles behind. Brannon, Prince, Blevins, Westendorf, Miglin, Mackey. Too many cars in such a tight space. Look at them all. The parade is on. The cars are lined up, and they are all trying to get to be the line leader. This is it here in stage number 3 for Side Draft Racing League. Seen a lot of Dubby cars mixing throughout. So easy to pick them out with that big yellow logo on the hood. You can see it in the bottom right corner of the screen.
Yes. Poor Keith is kind of, he's got Jamin back there, but he's kind of got separated from Daniel, and Daniel just kind of picked the lane and went, I think. And he's got it figured out. There he's up there with Daniel.
2-3 wide through the chute in the back of the field. Oh my gosh. Ryan Bozick, he's swaying towards the front, trying to get a good momentum. Starting to go his way here in the 3rd stage. See if he can hold it. That number 27 HOR Ford. But Terry Vincent, he's got something to say about it as he's going to rip it down the inside. Try and get him. Chris Mackey, though, after that wreck, he's back and ready to attack.
Just gotta be careful, Chris. Gotta be careful, buddy. Don't get caught up in anything.
They are civilized
Stay
out
fast.
front. Austin
Yes, sir.
Guerrero with teammate Ryan Castleberry, but Daniel Miglin, he's coming.
He's coming.
So is Michael Prince. He's ready. He's rolling. Bailey Brandon, he showed a lot of speed tonight. He's up there in that top group as they are starting to separate from the rest of them. Looks like Westendorf may be slow, holding up Smith and Vincent. You gotta go now. It's time to go. Don't want to get those leaders too far ahead of you.
Yeah, you gotta keep him in striking distance for sure. Keith Fallon's trying to make some moves around Mackey and Brian.
Back there, Prince, Miglin, Brandon, right behind Castleberry. That's what you want to see in your mirrors. You want to see those guys 3 wide losing time. If you get side by side, you've got to lift in the corners. You can't run the preferred line, and you're going to lose a lot of time.
Yeah.
Looks like Michael Prince was the cream of the crop, trying to get his way towards the leaders. See if he can run them down in that HCE Chevrolet.
Well, people eater.
Terry Vincent and Tyler Smith fighting to get around Westendorf, making their way through the chute. Westendorf goes high up the racetrack. Got to hold it. Oh, as he's going to slide across the nose of Brian Bozick. Terry Vincent,
Chris
he's
Mackey.
running. Couple slow cars. It's some traffic to navigate early on here in stage number 3. Got to be cognizant of the give and take moments here. Still a long way to go. Got to manage.
Yes, sir. You gotta methodically work around them, but you also kind of in a time crunch because you're trying to work around them. But as you're doing that, the leaders are gone, dude. I mean, Guerrero,
Terry
Castleberry, Michael Prince.
Terry
Vincent
Vincent's
is
closing the gap
out.
fast.
Out there by himself. Lone Ranger, Lone Wolf.
Well, he's getting that draft of those guys ahead on the straight as they are all starting to stagger and go side by
Oh,
side.
Mackey Studbase. Clutch
Uh-oh.
Price Keegan.
No.
Oh no!
I am back, and boy, do I have some fun stats to show at the end
Wait,
of this.
that's
depending
Chris
how it
Mackey's
turns
race.
That is Chris Mackey's race.
Oh no! Let's take a look
Dang.
from the old chopper cam and see what happened through the chute. You can see Bryce Keegan and Chris Mackey. They get side by side. Oh. Bryce wasn't trying to hit him there. Looks like a little bit of an error from iRacing that caused the two of them to collect, and then Tweedledee gets Tweedledum back for the contact. And Tyler Cad was almost a victim.
Ooh.
Pretty sure.
Oh,
Dennis
Jamin
got
Bernhardt,
fast
no.
repairs as well. He got collected.
Bernhardt,
Oh, my.
he got slammed into the wall. Orf, did he get damaged there or not?
He got ragdolled by 2 different cars.
Oof. McClurg,
Unfortunately.
Nolan McClurg involved. We can wind this up. Take a look again.
He gets
Let's
hit
try and get
once
this from
there,
The
and
Nolan
then
McClurg
he gets
perspective.
slammed into there. Yeah, that thing's toast.
Nolan McClurg.
Oh, but he has a fast repair. Let's go.
McClurg
Dennis
has
still
a
has
seat.
the fast repair. He's back alive.
Oh. Oh. McClurg got into the back of Halo.
Oh, bang. 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 Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, Austin Guerrero, the leader, he opted to stay out on strategy, and this is going to help him out a lot.
Yeah.
Because he can
Yeah.
now get the gas and go.
Tyler Smith stays out.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fake in there at the pit road entrance.
Oh boy.
Tyler Cad.
The bags are going to get mixed with the strats. Big winner there. I think Austin Guerrero, for his situation, he made a bold strategy call to stay out stage 2 going into 3. Got the early yellow, and that's going to help him out a lot in this race.
Yes, sir.
That could be a winning call.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
That
Bryce
could be.
also just now used his fast repair. So a lot of drivers that we thought may have been out of it.
They're
coming
not
out with
done
clean
yet.
start.
Noel
Bryce took a
McClurg
EOL.
is my worry. Well, Bryce, looking at that caution, it was netcode. It was definitely netcode. McClurg is still rolling. So Bryce claims responsibility there. I don't pin that 100% on Bryce. It was the moment where it happened, but it looked like iRacing netcode did have a say in that.
Yeah.
If you folks at home don't know what iRacing netcode is or what it means, we'll take a look at this one more time from a chase view of Bryce and Mackie, just so you guys can see. So Bryce is trying to give Mackie room, but you don't really see contact there between those cars. iRacing predicted that contact and basically said it was imminent, but they didn't actually touch. So that's one of the things about this sim that just still makes it a video game. You might not have actually touched them, but you were close enough, calls foul.
Yeah.
And all of your favorite video games have, netcode issues. I've seen it over the years in a lot of games that I play as well. It's just essentially what netcode is the game is predicting that two cars are going to be in the same spot at the same time, and it just has to pick like who's going to end up what's going to end up happening, and that's all it is, because you're counting, milliseconds, of real time, and everybody's got different ping. Everybody's got different, bandwidth and different internet, and it's just hard to keep everybody on the same track. It's getting better, but it's not what it is. You remember racing, online in NASCAR Heat like 08 and versus what it is now? Like, you've got to give them credit. It's going in the right direction.
But Season 4, big update coming out for iRacing. New UI interface, a lot of bug fixes and changes. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of the netcode cleanup. But like you said, with different internet connections to servers, XYZ, I don't think it's a problem we will ever see permanently go away. It's always going to be there. But iRacing has always done their best to create the most realistic gaming experience. If you are at home and you're just watching this, watching your friend, your buddy, relative, and they're doing this, they are driving what is probably the most realistic thing you can get to getting in a race car. And these guys do a really good job of it. And that's why we're out here to commentate, make this fun, talk about it. We hope that you guys enjoy it as much as the drivers do on the racetrack. So as always, thanks for hanging out with the B.A.C. casting and drafting crew as we are bringing the action to you all season long for Side Draft Racing League.
Sir. And we even got a guy doing it on a freaking 5-gallon bucket with some race cushions.
Yeah, that's that boy,
Not
the frat
us,
boy
but
from
Bailey
Florida
is.
State. That's Bailey Brannon. That's why we call him Bucket Boy. In case you didn't know, he races on a bucket in his college dorm room, and that is fantastic. It's so good.
No gamer catheter needed. He's just sitting on the bucket ready to go anytime. He's never taken a minute off.
Aaron, we need to get you one of those, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no. Oh, God. All right, Tyler Smith and Tyler Cadd. The duo of the Tylers are on the front row as we are going to get rolling again here in stage number 3. Tyler Smith, the control car, he gets a big jump, followed by his teammate, Austin Guerrero, in the 45. He gets a good jump behind Tyler. Maybe a little bit of a heads up from the teammate there to give him a run on the outside as they are going to work it with 23 laps to go as number 23 is going to take the lead again. He was strong in the front of this race, and here we go. Tyler Smith, he's going to get after it, but your stage 2 winner, Daniel Miglin, he's on the charge.
But Guerrero's pulling away from him, or getting in line. Daniel decided to tag in line, I guess. Gary Terry's back there as well, Guerrero looking good, dude.
Lots of cars side by side through the chute. Looked like everybody was able to keep it under him that time. The more times you wreck through that chute, the more you realize I need to lift and give as much room as possible, even if it means losing a position. But it's hard to do that and stay in line. You got to know when to send it. But when you got the fresh tires, you can be comfortable doing it.
Especially a couple of Bud Lights deep. That becomes a hard turn to get around. I tell you what.
That's experience talking right there.
Yeah, I tell you what. I come into there. My Bud Lights are like, nah, I'm gonna keep going, pedal to the metal. couple wall taps, you end up letting her up a little bit.
Well, if you're Tyler and company, Austin, seeing Bailey and Daniel kind of hash it out side by side back there. Vincent, Prince, side by side.
I'm looking at Danny Jackson working his way up again through the midfield. He was towards the front in stage number 1. and has had a pretty clean race for the most part. And he's working his way forward again with 22 to go. This is most likely going to be a gas and go stop to make it to the end of the race with 16 laps of fuel. Danny Jackson's on the charge. If he can get some good track position here, he might be looking at a top 5, which I believe would be his best finish of the season. So go get it, Danny. Look at what we're doing tonight, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
One of those silent assassins, baby.
He's
Especially
consistent.
on that bubble, he's on that bubble, and every point, every position counts here, because I guarantee you, when I do the math at the end of this, it is going to be tight.
Austin Guerrero is showing speed. His teammates hyped him up all week long. He's running in the top 3, but Daniel Miglin is fighting the bucket boy. Oh my gosh, I don't know how they didn't make contact. Vincent into the wall behind him. But some drivers we've talked about at the front of the field all season are working their way forward. That's Daniel Miglin, Terry Vincent, and Michael Prince, all on the hard charge towards the front. When you ask guys who are the 3 that you don't want to see in your rear view, it is those guys. And they are going forward and fast with 20 to go here at Pocono. This is shaping out to be an excellent race at the front. I'm excited for a good finish.
Yes, sir. And with all that
Billy
racing,
Brandon,
Tyler.
he's got the lone, got the lone wolf and Terry Vincent, and then he's also got Keith Fallon, behind him, and Daniel Miglin in front of him. He's just getting, bullied by all of these guys. Just like, get out of my way.
Bailey has claimed that he wants to be one of the top guys. Well, guess what? There's the top 4 or 5 guys in the points all around you to let you know what your skills really are. Good luck, Bailey. The hounds are there. That dog's car is going to be in the rearview mirror pretty soon. Caution's out. What happened?
I don't
Brian
know.
Bozick. That's what's showing on my screen. We'll see what happened to the Brian Bozick.
He is in fact sideways.
Uh-oh. Clicked the wrong button. Sorry, folks. All right, Brian Bozick going through the chute with Austin Norris in the 57 next to him. Did he run out of room?
No, he just got loose and
took
out the 97 or
there
87.
Was some contact.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of contact there with Bozick and Norris. Looked like he had to lift, and then because of that, caused him to go slow. And then that got him involved, like you said, with Blake Hewlett, and they went hard into that inside retaining wall. That's going to hurt.
Oh, both of them nose to nose.
Hurt the old wrists, man.
Ugh, you got to let go of the wheel. There ain't no way I'm holding on to that thing.
I mean, Brian did what he could with the cards that he was dealt there. Going into the chute, we'll take a look at this one more time. Like, he is on the outside of the 57, and he's just trying to make it through the chute, and then the 57, he starts sliding up the racetrack, and he might have thought he was going to clear Bozick, or Bozick was going to lift a little bit more. Bozick was trying to save a car, and then the 87 got into the back of him and got him the rest of the way around. That sucks for those 2 guys, but Bozick did what he could to try and salvage that situation. Just sucks.
That Pocono, like when you come in around that turn, that Pocono sign and that green light is pretty much where you want your car aimed, and that's exactly where it was when the 57 came up on him, which is unfortunate. And then there's nothing he can do but try to save it, and then just had to collect Blake Hewlett in the process.
We're going to keep an eye on the pit road entrance here. I think this is going to be a big moment. Tyler Smith, Tyler Cadd, Daniel Miglin, Bailey Brandon, Terry Vincent, Michael Prince, Keith Fallon, Danny Jackson, Ryan Castleberry, and plenty more making their way down pit road. They're getting that gas to try and make it to the end so that thing don't have no gas in it like Jamin Bernhardt a few weeks ago.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
A few guys stayed out. Austin Guerrero, one of the cars that stayed out. He is all in. Josh Westendorf, he stays out. Bryce Keegan stays out. But Tyler Smith leads him down pit road. First car off pit road is going to be the 51. Or no. Yeah, that is Blevins. Then Tyler Smith. Followed by Norris, Ryan McClurg, Orff.
Something
Good
I
stop.
did notice, though, Daniel Miglin took tires. He gave up track position to take some tires there, so that way he's got fresh tires for the last 17 laps.
He is going to be a heat-seeking missile.
This is the smoke 'em if you've got 'em point. You want that track position at the end of the race, because if we get another caution after this, I don't think you'll have enough laps to get yourself up to the front if you got to cycle back in the pack again. So I agree with that strategy call. Take the tires if you got them. Now's the time to do it.
Beats asked in the chat if green the rest of the way.
I
Zero
don't know.
chance.
I
I'd
am
say
going
zero
to apologize to the folks at home. I did forget to do the driver of the day vote. I am sorry. I just remembered
Oh.
that. I forgot to create it. I forgot to do it. I've got a minute. I think I could whip
Do
it
it.
up out of my Google
Whip it
Drive.
up.
I'm gonna have to go fast though.
Whip it up. Whip it up. I don't think so. I don't think. I think the gloves are about to really come off. The elbows are really starting. Everybody knows. Okay, here we go. This is it. Time to get some
Yeah,
points
when you
for
look
this
at these
in-season
drivers,
tournament. Yep.
yeah, when you look at these drivers like Josh Wessendorf, Bailey Brannon, and Bryce Keegan, Daniel Jackson, trying to get into the tournament for $250, yeah, this
All
is
right.
this is a playoff race essentially right now for people that are trying to get some free money.
Don't call me
Right.
slow, gentlemen. I did it. Driver of the day vote is in the link in the description. Vote for your driver of the day right now. Who you want an extra interview from after the race. Go ahead and vote as many times as you want for your favorite driver to try and get him an interview after this one. Dang,
Andy.
I did it. What's up?
Shoot. I'm glad you raced as fast. You just did that, fella, because that was fast.
Well,
Fast as a
just
pit
wait till
stop,
the
brother.
end of the race when I have to be quiet for a couple of interviews because I have to input who won and who hit top 10s and 20s real quick. So that way we are going to be able to figure out who
The
is
points.
in the points,
baby.
the top 15 on this stream tonight. It will be happening.
Oh, buddy.
I'm excited. Just so you
Oh,
folks
buddy.
that know, the folks at home, it's the top 15 of the points that are going to make our in-season tournament. And in order to create the seeding for the tournament, we're going to do a midweek show on a Wednesday after the All-Star race. All-Star race is next week, so it's not a points race. After that race, that following Wednesday before the tournament, we're going to do a show here on B.A.C. Casting and Drafting where the drivers are going to spin the wheel for their matchups for the tournament, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to go out there and race a couple races for $250 to the winner of the in-season tournament. And the broadcasters, the boys in the booth, are going to be matched up against drivers every single race to go out there and compete in the tournament to try and take the big prize at the end. So we hope that it is exciting for each and every one of you. But more importantly, we've got some racing to finish out at Pocono to decide who's going to be in the field for that tourney. Right now, we are seeing
Sir.
Austin Guerrero and Joshua Westendorf on the front row as the pace car is going to pull off once again. The 45 of Guerrero is going to lead him into the restart zone as we are going green again. Get ready to grip it, rip it, and sip it as we are rolling for the HOR 250 at Pocono for Side Draft Racing League. Norris and Tyler
What a
Smith,
restart.
the teammates, they're out front. Here we go, folks.
What a restart by freaking Austin.
He got a great push from his teammate Tyler Smith. Let's see
did.
what Tyler does. Is he's going to work with his teammate to get him the win and in, or is he going to go out there and take it? But Joshua Westendorf is getting pressure from Ryan McClurg. He has worked his way to the front of the field late in the race. He's been the silent sniper all night, and he is at the front, and he's going to try and spoil it for the Highline boys if he can do it, as they are 3 wide behind in the chute.
Austin
Yeah,
Norris
and if
getting
we get a
run.
bit of a lull, bit of a lull here, Brian Bosick did say that his car is done for. He did have to retire.
Oh,
it.
Danny Jackson sideways saves it. What a save.
Danny Jackson gets.
Danny Jackson
No.
got a little sideways.
That's going to hurt.
What a
That's going to
save,
hurt.
though.
He's outside of the top 15 now. He's down to 19th.
Oh
Not good
my.
for Danny Jackson. Check back into the race
goodness.
lead. It's tight up there at the front now. Guerrero followed by teammate Tyler Smith, and he's got a hound of cars behind him. That's the 92 of Westendorf, Ryan McClurg. He's on the charge. And the youngster, Bryce Keegan, out there ripping it on a school night in the top 5. There's your HOR pick, Jarrett. He's moving towards the front. 15 to go here at Pocono. Will they have enough gas to make it?
I'm praying
Right.
one of them can. Well, somebody's got a fuel save. They all took fuel with about 18 to go. We know those cars only got about, what did they say, 16, 17 laps or 15,
Yeah,
16
dude.
laps?
16. It is tight.
It's tight.
A few of those guys stayed out. Guerrero stayed out. I don't think he's got enough gas in that thing. He needs a caution to win this race.
If he has a caution, he might just be able to do it. Gas and go.
Yeah,
Because
but
all
then
the other
you're at
guys
the
have to
back.
do the same. No, everybody else got to do the same thing, right?
Oh, it's bold. It is bold. But sometimes bold strategies win races. We
Bold
saw it
strategies do
from
win
William
races.
Byron at Iowa. Everybody thought he was going to run out, and he got it done. Can Austin Guerrero do the same in that number 45 Toyota for Highline Racing? We're going to find out in just a couple short laps. Right now, let's look at the
I don't
midfield
know,
action.
dude.
Austin Norris, Bailey Brandon, Keith Fallon having a battle.
Oh, we got some front action because Ryan McClurg is on a freaking tear right now, dude.
He is on the move. Tyler Smith looks like he has some nose cosmetic damage. Might be hurting his arrow. Looks like that spoiler's pushed in on the front of that car.
Because
Yeah,
Austin
that
Guerrero's
spoiler may not be doing too well.
He's going
Austin
going
Guerrero's
backwards.
teammate.
Tyler Smith has a problem.
That was
Ryan
his
McClurg,
protection for a little
he's
bit.
coming.
but
Bryce
Austin
Keegan now.
Austin's kind of got
Guerrero's about to run
get
this
rid
thing
of
out
that
of
draft.
gas, if I'm not mistaken.
He's got to try to manipulate that draft down that big long front stretch to try to let Ryan to freaking not get a hold of it, because that's what's going to gain on him. He's built a kind of a lead, but Ryan
is
absolutely
zooming.
coming.
Ryan McClurg is on the move. He is right there. He is on the bumper of Guerrero. Now he's next to him. He's at his door.
Oh,
Side by side in turn number 3 for the lead.
I think he takes it handily. I think
The
that dude's got something.
69 Chevrolet is giving the fight to the 45 Toyota of Guerrero. Two great drivers putting on a show here with 12 to go at Pocono.
It makes you wonder if
Oh
Ryan...
no, Tyler Cadd!
caution.
We've got a
Cadd.
caution.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's
Who's going to inherit
caution.
the lead from this? I don't think it matters. All these guys are going to need gas.
I'm
Tyler
pretty sure it was
Cadd.
Guerrero.
Tyler Cadd. He got turned sideways down the front stretch. That's going to bring the yellow flag out. That is what Guerrero needed. All of these guys are probably going to take advantage. Tyler
That
Cadd
is-
and Bailey Brandon. 2 cars in a tight spot. I think Bailey probably could have given a little more space there. Shout out Stephanie for subscribing on the YouTube. We appreciate it. But yeah, Bailey Brandon he doesn't even lift out of the 91 after he gets into him. He just gives him the old Olay. But, I mean, that's probably not the worst thing to drive through him like that, because the 91's able to lock it down. Those guys don't get damaged from that. But it does bring out the yellow flag. I'm sure Cadd is going to be upset. Let's
Yeah,
take
because
that.
Cadd was up there. He was
one more
working his
time back.
strategy.
You be the judge at home, folks. There's not much room up there on that wall for Tyler Cadd to give to Bailey Brandon, but there's a lot more track on the bottom. But you're racing hard with 12 to go at Pocono. What do you do?
Yeah,
Well, I'm
trying
going to
get
be
some
honest
of
with
that
you. What
side
I'm
out.
going to do is I don't have a bucket like Bailey does, so I will be back.
Terry will be back. He's going to go hit the bucket.
We're not going anywhere though.
Broadcasters are here.
Phew. So who was in the lead when the caution dropped? Was it Ryan or was it
It is
Austin?
showing Ryan McClurg scored first, Austin Guerrero second, Tyler Smith third, Joshua Westendorf fourth, Bryce Keegan fifth, Austin Norris sixth, Keith Fallon seventh, Bailey Brandon eighth, Daniel Miglin ninth, and Michael Prince in 10th. This is a big pit stop. This is the one that you've got to get right. You can't slide into your stall. You've got to have a good entrance, a good exit if you are doing the gas and go. This is the time to get it right on pit road if you want a shot to win this race. If you're in the top 5, this is the
Sure.
money stop.
This is the money stop. This is gonna make it or break it, and it's not
So,
even a green flag stop. It's a
for-
caution stop.
For the people watching, iRacing simulates your pit stop time based off of how well you pull into your pit box. Pit crew can be affected for their speed based off of your accuracy to be in the center of the box. On top of that, your ability to effectively get in and out of your stall without spinning your tires is also going to play a factor into your pit stop time. So this is a big one to get right if you are making your way down pit road, just so y'all know.
Come, baby, here they come. Both
They are
leaders came
on
out.
pit
they
road.
came
A
in.
couple of drivers are going to stay out. Tyler Smith, Austin Norris, Keith Fallon, Diego Miglin, Michael Prince, Dennis Orff, Jamin Bernhardt, Blake Hewlett, Ryan Castleberry, and Nolan McClurg all elect to stay out. The rest of the field... Oh, no, there's a wreck! There's a wreck on pit road.
Oh.
We got to rewind that. What happened?
I don't know.
Chris
Was it
Mackey,
the,
Terry
was it
Vincent,
Chris Mackey getting
Terry
into the
Vincent
box?
and Chris Mackey getting into their box. I told you, folks, this is the one you needed to get right. As we see Chris Mackey and Terry Vincent with some
Somebody's
contact.
backwards.
Oh,
He is.
Guerrero
He is trying to
backward.
get across.
Terry Vincent slams the inside wall on pit road. Then we look at Guerrero. I don't know what happened to him. You said he was backwards?
He was backwards coming out.
Oh no, he spun it. He spun the tires. And now he's rolling backwards to exit pit road at pit road speed. That is killer for Guerrero, killer for Mackey, and terrible for Terry Vincent. Oh my God.
Ooh, that's a shaker.
I think
It was the one to get right for Guerrero, and coming out of the stall, he spun it.
Oh.
Yeah, the fact that Chris Mackey's stall is in front of Terry Vincent's and he has that inside lane.
You got to give him some
It's-
leeway,
yeah.
I think. I think it's just the way they pulled in there. Within so many stalls, you can get contact on pit road. But the thing
It's
to look
three.
at, the race leader, Tyler Smith, there's damage on that car. If you're looking at his nose, it's not perfect. It's bent up. That splitter looks a little damaged, does it not?
Yeah, it is. And
Is that
Austin
going to affect
Norris,
his speed?
yeah, I think so. I think Austin Norris is going to come out and immediately take this from him.
I don't know. Look at who's behind Tyler Smith. Your Stage 2 winner, Daniel Miglin. He's going to be behind Tyler, who's the control car. So if he can give Tyler a big enough push out front and then make it a two-car battle for the lead between him and Tyler Smith, then you can go after it, get around him for the win. But that's going to open the door for the car behind the two of them, Dennis Orff. If that top side can get rolling, those three cars might make a breakaway, as the bottom has not been strong on these restarts.
Well, you've also had teammates kind of helping each other out on restarts, I think, in the front. So,
Well, Keith
know.
Fallon is Miglin's teammate. He's on the bottom. You know he's not going to help the 57. His teammate's up top.
yeah.
You think they just leave him
But
low
Jamin
dry
Bernhardt,
and just
he's
Austin
worked
Norris
his way
and Brent's gonna work
into
together?
the top 10. This is going to be a show.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. We can only predict and think so much on this one, but I think we're going to see some fireworks. I don't think the cautions are done. I think we're going to see some more drama as we get towards the end here at Pocono.
Couldn't
Yeah, I think,
agree more with you. I think Austin Norris is going to have an issue with Miglin and Fallon around him. And if I was a betting man, that was going to be probably what's going to happen is going to come to Tyler Smith and Dennis Orff on the restart, green, white, checkered, and who's got the cleaner car to turn.
I don't know.
Oh, dude. That's bold.
Miglin has
That's a
already
hot
given the
take.
bumper.
I love it, dude.
He's already given the bumper to
love it.
Tyler Smith. Here we go. The pace car is going to roll off, peel down pit road. Tyler Smith's going to lead him into the restart zone. The green flag is out. Smith gets a big jump. Get ready to grip it, rip it, and sip it. 8 laps to go here at the tricky triangle for Side Draft Racing League. Tyler Smith stretching his legs out front. Miglin behind him. He's going to challenge the 57 of Norris for that second spot as they get rolling into turn number 1. Here we go. Miglin around the outside. We're seeing contact. Miglin squeaks by him. He's going to get it done. Here we go. They're roaring down the
Keith and Orff.
backstretch.
Michael Prince.
Oh,
there
no!
goes
No!
Orff. Fast hair already gone too.
Oh, the caution's out. The caution's
Oh,
out.
Dennis is mad.
Oh, no.
Dennis is freaking mad. Dennis had a
Oh,
run.
no.
And I'm not saying anything, but that purple machine kind of stuck his nose in there 3 wide.
Oh, you got Orff with big damage. Sorry, I gotta rewind this.
Yeah, we
Oh,
are.
shoot. Let's take a look at the chopper view. Oh, we already see what happens here. Rocking the hard place. Ruh-roh raggy. See the 57, the 31, the 89, and the 40 all on your screen. Looks like the 57, the 31 there didn't have much room to get in between the 57 and the 89.
Oh,
That is a tough break for Dennis Orff. That's going to hurt his chances
unfortunate.
for the in-season
If
tournament.
I'm Dennis, I take that broken ass car and I turn as many laps as I can.
You have to. You need
Yeah.
points. You have to hope that other guys wreck. You need the points to work your way into the tournament. I mean, it's big damage on the front end of Orff, but it might be enough to get a clean-ish car to turn a lap. A lot of guys snuck by on the inside, and for
Yeah.
Orff, it's not what you want to see. Not what you want to see.
Dennis,
We'll take
Dennis got orfed again.
Orfed.
I tell you what, if I'm Dennis, I'd probably door that 31 here on this.
We'll take a look at the
Let him
old-
know I'm not happy about what in the hell just happened.
Here's Michael Prince's view. I don't think he knew Dennis was there or thought he had more space. And then the 57.
That spotter's got to be going
the gap,
outside.
the gap was
outside.
Hell, he
there.
did. Yeah, I was about to say, you know that spotter's yelling at him. Hey, outside, outside,
Right there, you
outside.
just see.
Well, the gap was there, and then it quickly closed, very quickly closed. It looks like the 57 is going to go down the track, but split-second reaction there from the 57 and the 31. It's a tough move to look at over and over. And
Let's see the
analyze.
cockpit
While
view if you got it.
while we do have some time, we're gonna drag in Dennis's teammate Brian, who already
Oh no,
had to retire his car a couple laps
Oh,
earlier. Let's get him in
no.
here real quick.
Brian Bozick, tough break tonight.
Reds.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
We had a tough break for you out there tonight, buddy.
Oh yeah. No,
Didn't
I
go your
did.
way.
I have some grudges going into next week, and
Yeah.
they'll be known.
Well,
How's Dennis's aura currently?
He is quiet. Very
all right,
quiet.
all right. Understandable. I could see the frustrations from the team. We took a look at your incident a few times back, and we saw that you backed out of it. You tried to do everything you could, and then you got collected there. That ended your race ultimately, and you ended up here in the care center and for your interview and the
Not
exit
the
and
care
everything.
center.
And we all agreed that you did everything you could to try and avoid that wreck, and it didn't go your way. So it's tough, buddy.
Well-
I don't know what he wanted. I mean, I was on my brakes, and he just kept coming up, and well, I
So-
gave him as much break as I could, and next
Yeah.
week there's going to be no break. That's all I can say.
There
So
you go.
Brian, would you say that you are for or against all-day racing?
Not the whole team. Maybe just the 57. I have to see.
No, all-day
who's on.
racing got kicked from the league because of
Uh-oh.
their incidences with the 57.
Uh-oh.
I honestly haven't really paid attention to who's on what team. So
Spicy.
Hot take. We're gonna send you back, but yeah, all the Dave brothers all got kicked because of the Austin Norris situation that incurred all of your general hot takes.
my god.
So
well, I do think he
Kick
deserved
that
it
there.
getting turned.
He went there. Oh god.
all right,
I'm
Brian,
gonna say.
we'll let you go.
Oh no. Oh no. Jared opened the can of the big wormy worms there. Oh gosh.
I just wanted to know if he was pro, all-day racing or against all-day racing. That's all I wanted to know.
Yep. Oh god.
Yep.
we might get fired next week, but it's all right. We're still here.
We're doing good. Other people are trying
We're
to
here
get
for it.
Yeah.
We're just letting
Yep.
we're letting the viewers know what's going on. All right.
There's
Yeah,
some
we just
drama
have to
behind
let-
the scenes, behind the doors. the
Just say
tempers
last
have
week
flared
was
the
icy.
last week for you folks that aren't in our chat. It's been an eventful week where unfortunately a whole team did actually bow out due to a driver getting a suspension, and a lot of drama that happened out there.
But
But
I think we are about to go green flag again, brothers.
yes, sir, we are. Tyler Smith, he held the lead on the restart, but now he's got the 4 to his outside. That's Daniel Miglin. And the man
teammate on the
involved in that
inside.
last incident, the 31 of Michael Prince, he might have a target on that purple machine. But Jamin Bernhardt, the Bonanza Ford, is up there to try and fight with his teammates. Looks like the whole Hollywood team is up there towards the top 5. But the man that I predicted to win the race, third car inside the inside row, that is Nolan McClurg. He's back. He's ready to attack.
Yeah,
People-
and he was a lap down for about a stage and a half.
Mm-hmm.
He has made his way all the way back.
We will announce the driver of the day at the conclusion of the race. We will be sure to get that towards you watching at home. Do not worry. But right now, we've got to go racing. Tyler Smith, the control car, is going to be leading him. The pace car is going to go off. There's a couple of laps left here to settle it at Pocono.
Green flag, green flag.
As we're going to see that Alani Toyota get a good jump. Miglin and Fallon, the two teammates, right behind him. 4 to go at Pocono
Man,
for the
if you're-
WHOR 250.
If you're Tyler, you have a rear view full of heat-seeking missiles.
Oh
in
no,
Yellow
Danny
flag
Jackson.
down.
We're not done yet. We're just getting started. Yellow
These
flag is
are-
out.
These are very
Oh, Danny
nice.
Jackson.
If you're Tyler Smith.
What happened? What happened to Jackson? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh.
Oh,
I mean,
it looks
they
like
flew
the
forward.
92 of Joshua Wessendorf. Them two got into it. It's hard to really tell who's at fault because it's in a turn and you probably should be turning into the turn.
Looks like the 92 just missed the corner.
Yeah, it looks like
He
the
just-
92. Yeah,
he
just
gassed that.
used him as a freaking brake pad.
Yep. And that sends the 18 into the outside wall.
Oof. Danny may have a fast repair, though.
I think he does. I don't think he's been involved in
He
anything
does.
tonight. Hopefully he can get that thing fixed back up.
Because he's been clean and at the front.
We're not done.
Now the hot takes
Yeah.
makes a little more sense. Like, all right, we're using cars as bumpers now to turn over. Like,
Oh, buddy. The drama is unfolding. This is
Tyler Smith keeps seeing them yellow flags flying in the air, buddy. He's like, man, that is one less lap that I don't have to have one each Daniel Miglin.
How many-
and Keith Allen
how many times
down
can
my
you
neck
get it
on
right?
neck, dude.
How many times can you perfect the restart before somebody catches on to what you're doing? You can only change it up so many times before somebody gasses up at the same time as you, and then you're
We-
cooked.
We jinxed it last week. I mean, we seen a lot of cautions on them daggum restarts, dude.
God.
Including one goes sideways in the front, dude. It just, whew.
Yep, it ain't over.
I don't know.
I don't hear nobody singing yet. It ain't over.
There ain't nobody singing yet, buddy.
I tell you what. I mean, Jamin is making a name for himself though to make this top 15. Though he's still battling, still putting himself in P6 apparently.
We got
You
cars
gotta
on
give
pit
it to
road.
the dudes that we're trying to talk about.
Looks like we got a couple cars making their way down pit road here. Maybe trying to get some damage fixed up. You got
Yeah,
Josh
just as far
Westendorf,
as they
Danny
got
Jackson.
collected.
Orf, he's going to take some time to try and fix his damage.
Yeah, I mean, get
Race.
as much as you can. Try to get a faster car out there.
Hmm
Race is extended for a green-white checkered.
Yeah, with this green-white checkered, someone just put in the chat, is anyone going to run out of gas?
Oh,
If we
Well,
get
I
enough,
tell you what,
if
Daniel
we get
Jackson
enough
can
overtime,
figure out where his freaking pit stall is. Golly.
if we get enough overtimes, are these guys in danger on gas?
Yes. I believe all of them are in danger of gas because unless you told your pit crew to put 10 extra freaking, laps of fuel in it, which is something that you have to hover over and click and, be pretty strenuous about, they're only going to give you about 2.5 laps of extra fuel,
Someone said in
which
the
I
chat,
guarantee you.
everyone's going to run out. That was a hot take.
Most
I don't
most
know.
people put just enough with a splash over so that way your car's still light and fast. I expect if there's one more green-white caution, or if there's a caution that comes out here, then we're gonna worry. I think this one will be fine.
Yeah, they should have enough to make it as the laps are going to wind, but we are now officially in the overtime stage where we need a green, a white, and a checkered, as they call it. The problem is, this is a large racetrack to make it all the way around to the white, and the tempers are definitely flaring in those sim rigs all across the United States from all these drivers. This is the
Yes,
ultimate
sir.
test of
gloves
man
are off, elbows
internet.
are out,
and simulator rig.
and buckets.
It is
5
time.
gallon buckets.
Time to go. Whether you're a flat boy from Florida State on the bucket, or you're in your $5,000 rig somewhere in Ackworth, Georgia, like Chris Mackey.
Yeah.
It's time to go, boys.
Oh shoot!
It's
I tell
time
you
to
what.
go.
If I'm
Isn't
Chris
somebody on
Mackey and I have a
vacation right now?
$5,000 rig and I'm about to lose to a bucket boy, I'm pretty mad.
Well, everybody in
know.
the top 4 or 5 has won a race except for Michael Prince, Jamin Bernhardt, and Nolan McClurg. It's a good mix. Are we going to get a repeat winner, or are we going to get a new one?
Blake Hewitt is up there as well.
I
The
know.
8 spot.
The 87 is there after that incident with Bozic. Got the car
We missed
fixed
him.
up. He's back in the
We
front.
We missed him for a couple weeks, and he came strong last week, and
Yes, he was.
there he is again. So, a lot of these guys in the bottom of the points are
The
going to get some
45.
points.
The 45 of Guerrero, after spinning in that pit stall, he is towards the top 10. He's right there behind Ryan Castleberry. So all of the Highline cars in the top 10. That'd be a good team victory if they can all get a top 10
Wow.
tonight.
This isn't a mile and a half. How is Castleberry still in the race?
Hey, he ain't giving up. He's been quiet tonight. Been in a couple incidents, but for the most part, kept it good. The pace car is going to get off. The
Here we
first
go,
overtime
boys.
is underway as we are under
Green, green, green.
a green-white checker condition. Tyler Smith gets the good jump, but now Michael Prince, he's going to fight on the outside of row number 2 with Daniel Miglin to his inside for the second spot. Looks like Smith did not get away very well. They are on him. Here we go.
Doran.
Miglin
we
and
are.
Prince
Yep.
side
If
by
you're
side.
Tyler Smith, that's the best thing you
Yeah.
can see right there.
Look at Keith.
Yeah.
Keith Fallon
Keith's
ripping the
coming.
bottom. Are we going to
Gotta
make
help
it to
his
the
teammate.
white? Here we go. Tyler
I
Smith
know.
is pulling away.
You got 2 aggressive teammates, and you got 2 teammates, and you got 2 aggressive drivers lined up. Oh, now they swapped.
They're all side
Said
by
nope,
side through
hold
the
up.
chute. Terry Vincent gets into the wall. Michael Prince, he was able to get second. Can they make it to the white? Nolan McClurg is
3
ripping
wide,
the bottom. They're 3 wide. Jamin Bernhardt's trying to get towards the front. The 87 of Hewlett. Tyler Smith just wants to see one thing right now, and that's the white flag and cars behind him. Can he get there? Yes, he can. This is the white flag. The
What a
next flag
caution!
is going to
What a
end the race.
caution! There's going to be a caution, but this is going to be it.
Oh, they're wrecking
wrecked.
behind.
They wrecked
Everybody
behind.
wrecked. Everybody
is it.
wrecked.
Oh,
But this is it
my.
for the leaders.
Oh, is Mike
Don't
going to
back
catch
out
him?
of it. Austin Guerrero,
Tyler.
Tyler Cadd, Chris Mackey, Terry Vincent, Bailey Brannon, all involved
my
in the
goodness.
big one. We'll have to take
Here
a
we
look at
go.
it, but right now we've got to settle who's going to get it done here at Pocono. Michael Prince,
Michael
can
Prince.
he catch Tyler Smith? They are rolling towards the chute.
Holy smokes.
I think you
Prince
got to
has
take
got a
that
big
inside,
run.
see if you can get it.
Oh, he's
Oh,
going to get
no.
to his inside. He's going to touch him. The 31
Oh,
gets
he got
into
him
the
loose.
23. He got him loose, but they're going
He
towards
sucked
turn
it.
number 3. Prince is all over the back of Tyler Smith. They're going to make their way through turn 3. Keith Fallon is there to pick up the crumbs. 31,
Oh.
Michael Prince. He moves him out of the way. 31 of Michael Prince gives the bumper to Smith. He's going to do it. Michael Prince gets the win at Pocono for Side Draft Racing League. Are you kidding me? Oh
What
my
Called
God.
it.
happened?
Called it. I told you,
Oh.
Mike Prince was going to pull one out, and I tell you what,
He
that's going to be a
didn't
hell of a
flip.
hot take. You know,
That's
just
going to be
get
a
it
hot
loose.
take.
No, no, he didn't lift. Michael Prince is your winner. Oh gosh, Tyler
Go on and bump
Smith.
him, Tyler. Go on and
Oh,
bump
he's
him,
gonna
Tyler.
give him
Let
the
him know
bumper.
I'm not happy. I
Oh,
want to get a
no.
score in there.
Oh no! Oh no! There's junked race cars all over the track.
All right. All right.
Wait,
We got to
let's take
watch
a
that
look.
one back, boys. Yeah. Oh
Austin
my
Guerrero.
goodness.
It says he's the first car that crashed. Oh God. The big one happened,
Oh, brother.
and this is where it brewed. The
And
6
it was
gets into
just
the wall.
after.
He turns down
It
into
was-
the 45. They took the white. It was enough to end the race. The 45 snap hooks. The 9 gives him a push. And then they are all wrecking. The big one happens right on the front stretch.
And I mean, you got to look. So right there where it starts to happen, the
Oh,
leader
my
just
God.
crossed the finish line.
Ugh. I don't even know who made it through. It's just a gaggle. It's just so many cars. But Michael Prince, he won. He's your winner. He's burning it down.
Ooh, that boy is burning it down.
The whole front stretch, all the way towards the restart zone. He is burning it down.
Oh, the purple people eater. Yes, sir. He gets her done.
Oh my.
Boy,
God.
there's gonna be some hot takes.
Yeah.
The
Maybe the hot take
drama.
was a bad idea, boys. That's on me.
That was
No, sir.
just pure drama, cinema. You couldn't write that on a script. The driver of the day,
brother.
we've got 780 responses, 394 votes to one driver, and that is the 92 of Joshua Westendorf. As the votes are still pulling in, Josh Westendorf is the driver of the day.
I feel like somebody just
Congratulations.
wanted to let him talk.
Well, we can dial him up. Let's get Josh Westendorf in here. We're gonna start our post-race production show. As we are back, we got to talk about all this drama. Oh my God.
Oh my.
buddy.
Michael Prince, or sorry, Josh Westendorf. Let's call him up. Let's get him in here quick. Oops, sorry, I'm all over the place. Josh Westendorf, has he got us? Is he in here?
Josh. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Come
Nope.
on.
We don't got him yet. Oopsie. Sorry.
Got him.
Josh Westendorf,
Josh!
you were voted the driver of the day. They wanted an interview from you. Congratulations on the fan vote.
Hey, sweet. You gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
What
That
you
was,
got, brother?
That was an event, huh?
Oh, it was all right. I'll just say is compliments of Captain Insano, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Compliment of Captain Insano. I like that. That's great.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, dude.
Do
Well,
you expect anything else from Side Draft Racing League in stage 3, dude?
It's same shit, different day. Sorry for the language.
Oh, you're good, brother. You can let her eat.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it sucks. I was up front. I came back from those 2 laps down. I'm actually going back and looking at that last caution that I kind of caused. I really didn't mean to do it. And hopefully 18, it's part of the whole 57 team. And I hope they don't think that was intentional. It wasn't. And who knows what the fuck happened. It was one of those things. I saw the 45 below me, and it was just like, it was really tight. So I was just like, I didn't even know where to go. I'm just like, all right, here we go again.
yeah, we could see the old Captain Insano machine getting involved in that last one out there, but looks like you're sporting the Bobby Boucher jersey there inside the race car. That's pretty neat. The race suit.
Sure.
It's awesome.
Sure is pit crews too.
The whole pit crew's wearing it. That's cool. Is there any
Right.
shout outs you want to make tonight?
Just everybody that cheers me on and my team that's still existent.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
congrats to that,
All right,
buddy.
boys.
Congrats on driver of the day.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's Josh Westendorf getting the driver of the day fan vote. Let's go ahead and change gears towards the third place finisher. That's Keith Fallon. Let's see if I can get him up here in the booth. Anybody got Keith?
I got
Give
him.
him a ring. Keith Fallon.
Keith!
It's Andy and the boys. You got a copy there, buddy.
Yeah, I got y'all.
Third place finish for the Dogs machine. As you were working
Go
well with your
Dogs.
teammates out there. Looks like you guys were able to get ahead of that big one. And you got the podium. Looks like you saw a little bit of drama in front of you. Tried to clean up the crumbs if they were going to wreck. But third place, can't be too bad about it. Following a race win last week.
I'll 100% take third place at a track that I absolutely am terrible at. But, my dad always says I'd rather be lucky than have skill any day of the week. And I definitely got lucky a couple of times during this race.
Yeah.
Have you
That was
ever
awesome.
you ever thought about coming to Horseshoe Motorsports, dude, where our motto is luck over speed?
Nah, I'm going to stick with Hollywood Performance. It's got a special meaning to me. So I definitely keep my team the way it is. It was my dad's old race team. So
Oh, that's
Heck
cool.
yeah, dude.
That's awesome. It's a great
yeah.
tribute. Well,
Yes,
third
sir.
place going into the tournament. You're definitely locked in on points, but I mean, how you feel for the whole team tonight? I feel like performed pretty well. We saw some speed out of Jamin. That was awesome. You guys did a great job working together on fuel strategy and restarts. Is that going to be kind of the lay of the land for the rest of the season? What we expect from you guys?
oh yeah, we're big on teamwork. We're big on helping each other out. We share information. Just like during the race, Daniel was a little slow in the tunnel turn, and I told him how I was shifting down the fourth, and he wasn't shifting, so he started doing that, and that helped his speed in the tunnel turn. But Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the tournament. Seems like I got some momentum heading into it, which is a good thing. Hopefully, I can keep it up. I'm still kind of surprised I got third. This is not my strong track. I'm not good at this track, and I've gotten better at it. I've worked at it, but I guess that's what shows practice always helps, and I did a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You've always
Absolutely.
been clean and you've worked your way from the back multiple times. Stay clean, stay consistent, stay fast, and work your way to the front, dude. And it is it's a miracle sometimes how you get through some of those things, but it is like you said, practice and knowing that race car and driving it to the front and being at the front at the end is what matters, man. And you've shown it time over time again, dude.
Yeah, I
And we
had a
cannot wait to get in this car and actually compete against you.
Hopefully we don't draw you week 1.
And hopefully we don't put ourselves in a camo car, which we will not. But
I got to be
we
able to
look
see the
forward to it.
car.
You're gonna see this one. Oh yeah.
Well, great racing
But,
tonight, Keith. Any shout outs you want to make to anybody else?
Oh yeah, I want to give a big shout out to my wife. As always, she hasn't brought me a beer yet. I'm kind of disappointed in that, but
Yeah, what the
Get that
hell?
man beer.
He's out here worried about how much I'm drinking. He ain't bringing you one. What the hell is this?
right. I want to get a big shout out to my wife. She supports me a lot doing this. It takes up a lot of time sometimes, and she kind of puts up with it. And a big shout out to my dad. I recorded a couple of lap, and sent it to him and like, hey, what do you think I can do better? And he gave me a lot of advice. I trust him more than anybody, especially when it comes to racing. Back in the day when he raced go-kart, he was very, very good, and he understands racing very well. So huge shout out to him. Shout out to my team. I think we did a very good job showing how teamwork works. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. Eli was sick tonight, so he couldn't make it. So I hope he feels better.
Mhm.
And again, thank you to the admins. Yeah, we've had a little bit of bumps, but overall, great league. And again, thank y'all for broadcasting this. I've always enjoyed rewatching the race and listening to y'all.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, and I mean, I got to say, like, tonight's race was clean, man. It was, even when there was wrecks, you could tell nobody was trying to drive through somebody that got pit maneuvered. Like, it looked awesome. Like this
Oh
is
yeah.
kind of what we like when you watch it back. Because you'll see a little bit of the wrecks that happened behind you that you may not have seen real time. But man, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing all of that.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, we'll go ahead and let you on your way. Congrats on third place. Great racing tonight overall. Did
All
a
right.
great job.
Thank y'all, and thanks for the broadcast.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
no
Of
problem.
course.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Next on our list, the man that might not be too happy after that one. Second
Here we
place
go. I
finisher.
got him.
It's Tyler Smith. And oh
Bringing him
boy,
up.
we gotta hear his take on what happened out there. Tyler Smith, it's Andy and the boys in the booth. Do you got a copy?
Tyler.
Oh
I got a
man,
copy.
the last lap thriller that just didn't quite go your way. If you want to walk us through that one, buddy.
Well, I guess I'll just say two things. I'm not mad at Michael. I'm fine with being bumped, but I spent all of turn 2 not wrecking. It was more than I feel like it was more than a bump. It was more than a bump and run. But all in all, it was fair. Good racing. The slight problem I'm having right now is the fact that I take the white flag,
Mm-hmm.
and 5 seconds after taking the white flag, there is a 15 car pileup, and the iRacing doesn't throw yellow.
Yeah, that one hurt a lot. I think because you took the white, you guys made it all the way around to the end, which was the way
Yeah,
they
but-
scored it. I don't know why it didn't throw the yellow, but
And I feel like a win is absolutely snatched. I'm not gonna lie.
yep, it slipped between your fingers. You were fast, you were out front, and it just didn't go your way in the end of it. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was exciting to watch, but I know you're gonna be bummed. So
I'm
Yeah.
almost I'm almost tempted to watch it back to see when the wreck happened and then, give it one more real time second for somebody to actually throw the yellow and see how far off iRacing is to let it turn into a 15 car pile up before all of a sudden it's a yellow. I agree with you on that one.
I mean, I'm in a tough spot as admins. It's the one thing I don't like. I heard people wrecking. I didn't
Yeah.
know it was that big. If I knew it was that big, if we, mimic real life, a caution comes out. Whoever's leading the race wins because the leader took the white. But as me being the leader, I cannot throw the caution to hand myself the win. That's how I feel. So
Yeah, that's tough.
Tough spot.
yeah. I don't know how to feel about it. I gotta be fair, but at the same time, if we want to be honest and fair, it's should have been my dub. But
Oh
yeah,
boy.
we'll move on, I guess.
Well,
Yes,
you get
sir.
to move on into the in-season tournament at least. You are locked in on that, and you get to go ahead into the All-Star break. Kind of have the long term, just forget this one and come back fresh into a fun one at Dover, and then we get to go race for a lot of money the next couple of weeks. You excited for that one? Who do you think you'll get matched up against, buddy?
Um,
Or who do you
where
want to
are we
be matched
racing?
up against?
I was
Where
gonna
are
say,
we
who you
Atlanta.
hope to get matched up with?
Do you want
Atlanta?
the 31 of Michael Prince?
No, I don't have beef with
It's a-
him. I'm not mad. It was fair. It was physical. It's fair. I mean, with all due respect, I know how to race him the rest of the year. I won't wreck him, but
Yep. Hey man,
uh,
race him how he races you, right?
yeah, no, it's fair. I've had a few good racing with him. I'm not mad. Give me shoot, I don't even know who made it.
We're in.
You know what? Give me the broadcasters.
Yeah, dude. You want me week 1. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, let me get the broadcasters.
We're gonna figure it out. But also, you're gonna race me completely sober because I'm gonna have to go 250 miles without taking a piss. So you're in for one.
Well, is there any shout outs you want to make to anybody, Tyler?
Yeah, shout out to my team. Guerrero had a great run and got caught up in the wreck at the end. He is gonna get his first top 10.
Yeah, that was great.
Mackie, I don't know. Mackie couldn't dodge anything. It's not even that he couldn't dodge it; it just happened right in his lap. So shout out to the team. They were pretty supportive. Me and Austin worked together a couple times on some restarts to get some big jumps. Yeah, shout out to you guys for running the broadcast. Again, I'll shout out my wife for letting me do all the shenanigans that takes up a decent amount of time. So, yeah.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Well, we'll see you in the hot takes channel, bro.
Bittersweet, but second place. Sometimes they say there's nothing wrong with silver, but this one it's gonna bite a little different when you get the medal. So hopefully we can see some good stuff from you. Just remember it's a long season. You still got the podium, and after you saw those guys wrecking behind you, it could have been worse, right?
Yeah. No, we're good. We're good.
All right, buddy. Well, hopefully we get to hear from you again soon throughout the season and get some more wins out of you.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's
All right, later, Tyler.
Smith.
Congrats, buddy.
Second place finisher from him. And now we get to talk to the man, the myth, the guy that just kind of said he's Dale. He is Timothy Rodriguez. He is Michael Prince. He made the move to win the race. He got after it.
Leader.
Before you pull him up, what is he? Is he the autonomous, anonymous, unanimous driver?
Beetlejuice.
Michael Prince, the number 31.
Michael Prince.
Here he is.
31 race winner. You got it done,
Michael.
Yeah, finally.
Holy hell! Do you have a fan on behind you, or is that just like IRL? Like you just want to feel the wind in your hair?
I'm still going around in the car, making a couple pace laps.
Feel that?
Victory lap.
Feel it in the stream.
Oh man, dude.
Michael Prince, take us through the last lap or
last
two,
lap,
dude.
buddy. Oh my god.
Man, I didn't know if I could even get to him. Coming into 2, I knew I had the tunnel turn. I had a good run on him. I really meant to just kind of push him out there, and then take the run where I did. But about that time, I realized I'm on his inside. He gets loose. I let completely out just to let him try to regain it because I don't want to just completely wipe him out there. So he grabs it back, and then I just go ahead and make the move into the next corner, just because. But if I'm Tyler, I'm 100% throwing that caution when that big wreck happened.
Yeah.
But he is in a tough spot. But sometimes, I mean, he's got a case to make on that, though. He could say, "Hey, look, half the field was wrecked behind us, and people are just gonna have to live with it."
Are you willing
Yeah,
to
that's
take the one penalty point for the win?
Yeah, man. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I really hate that happened because Austin, he was coming down, I was coming up, and I should have lifted, and it was just unfortunate. I didn't think that would happen, but when it did, I did feel for Austin there, man. That he definitely shouldn't have got turned there. That was my fault.
Well, at
But
least I can stop telling everybody that it's the broadcaster's, fault that you're not
broadcaster's
winning,
curse.
right? Yeah, the broadcasting curse, right?
I
You
really
start
thought
saying your
Orf was
name
gonna
again.
door me. You were like, if I'm him, I'm dooring Prince. I was like, yep, I'm about to get
Yeah.
doored. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it made sense at that point. I was like, yeah, a touring's coming here on the caution. Just let them know I'm not happy.
Right. And now that I got to win, whoever needs to turn me next race, have at it.
Oh, I don't
Get off
think
your
I don't
chest.
think you'll have any problems finding suitors to do that.
The list
Let's
may be
see.
long and distinguished for that one, buddy. But you got the
Hey,
win.
can I get a? Yeah, I might need a couple more fast repairs next week.
Well, luckily it's the All-Star race. It's not a points race, so that's good.
Yeah.
Doesn't count
Well,
for
the
much.
thing is, they can't deny it, dude. I mean, we didn't see you in practice, so you had to practice on your own. You qualified not so great, drove your way through the field, and I mean, you were fast. You were fast all race, dude. So, I mean, you put yourself in the position to win, and gloves are off, dude. Last lap, gloves are off.
Yep.
I'm glad you finally got it. It was inevitable. I also said that Chris Mackey, it's inevitable for Chris Mackey. I'm still on that train. He's gonna get one too.
Oh, for
But
sure. And
I
shout out to Keith. I was not as fast in the tunnel turn until I followed him for like 5 or 6 laps.
Yep.
And then I was like, oh yeah, that's where Keith's faster than me at. So
yeah,
shout out to
Keith,
Keith for that.
Keith was teaching a lot of people in the tunnel turn for sure.
Mhm.
Teammates and all.
So who
Oh,
are you
yeah.
most worried about in that race, if you don't mind me asking? Now that I did all of the data because I had to figure out who in the hell is in the top 15. You already pointed your way in without the win, but now you got the win you're in anyways. Doesn't matter. But who were you most scared about going into that race?
Myself.
Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
mean, I'm pointed in. I mean, I was just like, only person that can mess this up is you. Driving too aggressive. I know I'm an aggressive driver, so yeah, me.
Oh, don't worry. We remind you weekly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We remind the viewers weekly as well.
Yeah, don't worry. Like I said, you can eat that one. You can eat that one penalty point and be all right.
Right.
I'm not a part of the I'm not a part of the review team, but if I was a betting man, spinning out the commissioner of the league on the last lap, probably not. Not spinning out but getting loose. Probably not in your best look.
Well, I'm not gonna brag about it. The last person did that. He's watching from YouTube now, so.
Oh.
That is true. Honestly, we don't have any of the days watching on Twitch because I would have immediately mentioned them. That would have been hilarious.
Oh god. No god.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
Although I did bring up Brian Bozick, and I asked him if he was an all-day racing fan after watching Austin Norris spin him out.
Oh god. No. Well,
We're gonna
Michael,
go 2 for 2 here.
any
We're gonna piss
shout-outs?
everybody off.
Any-
The hot takes are
any-
gonna be.
Any shout outs you want to make?
Yeah, my teammates Tyler and Brian, man, they always help us every week with strategy, even though it seems to get skewed within the first 10 laps. But but yeah, I appreciate Tyler taking me on and us working together.
Absolutely.
And believe it or not, Nolan for not turning me right there with 3 to go. He definitely had the opportunity.
I got you.
Yeah, I know he's hot with me, but yeah, he definitely had the opportunity to turn me and make it look like an accident on top of that, but he didn't. So
Alrighty.
appreciate it, guys.
Well, congratulations
Yeah,
on the
man.
win.
Congrats.
You're locked into the playoffs officially. You don't have to sweat it anymore. You can just go out there and race until that time being. You're in the tournament. So hopefully we see some good racing out of you going forward. Don't
So you
sweat
come
the
up on the
All-Star race,
broadcasters in the tournament.
but you might want to sweat Atlanta. Those guys might be lined up to come after you the next points race.
I raced with Joe
And it
Bear
may
the other
even be
night.
me. It may even be me behind the wheel, and I'm gonna think like the first 5 weeks, like I'm just gonna put it out there and be like, this Michael Prince couldn't finish a goddamn race when I bet on him for 5 weeks straight. I have the opportunity to put him into turn 2. I may, hey, we'll just.
Well,
I'm just. Well, you've got a week and a half to prepare.
I'll fast repair and get turned by somebody else because I'm sure. It's fine.
Well, there you go.
All right,
Congrats
thanks,
again.
Michael.
Appreciate it, guys.
Congrats, buddy.
All right. That is going to end our post-race interviews. Shout out to the driver of the day and all the guys that got in on the action out there. That was nuts. We saw a thriller
That was
between
wild.
Tyler Smith and Michael Prince. I think we got to watch it back one more time
I think
just
we
to
do
see this
too.
like full speed,
Now that we
of
have-
what happened.
Now that we have the perspective of the drivers that were involved.
Well,
I mean-
everybody that's still watching that was in the race though, that's in the bubble, is like, will you guys please show us what we actually want? We actually want to see who's top 15.
Oh, we gotta-
we're just gatekeeping it.
we gotta like warm them up to it,
I mean, watching this in full speed, Michael Prince gets a good run at a turn 1, drafts Tyler all the way down the backstretch, and he was there.
He's
And he
cooking.
said, is he going to do it? He got a really good run going into the chute. And he
Look at him. I mean,
He
he
sent
is
it.
cooking.
he sent it. A little bit of contact there. He doesn't completely kill him.
Nope. He lets off.
Still on his bumper. He's all over him. Gets up the inside in the last corner.
Yeah. Right
that's
there,
what did
the
it.
fact that he gets behind him again, though, lets him know, like, hey, man, that was my bad.
Yep.
And then.
And it was
you know,
enough to get the win. The move of the race for your race winner, Michael Prince.
I don't hate it. I mean, yes, I'm mad if I'm Tyler, but he did the respectful thing and didn't just take off and said, let me get behind you again and let you know, like, hey, man, I'm not, didn't mean to do it. Let me
So
get behind
you-
you. We'll get you back going.
You did the math, correct?
I did. The
I found
graphic I sent you,
I'm just
that
loading
graphic
it.
I sent you is top 15.
I'm loading it. I gotta find it. Let's see. What did I name it? Tournament roster, I think.
Who is gonna make the top 15? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
We've got it set. It says I can't find the file. Where's the file? I had it.
Oh,
The suspense is killing me. I've got too many files in here. That's the problem. In-season tournament roster. Oh boy, I won't make it too big off the rip. Let me shrink this down. We can go over
You
the
gotta get all
drivers.
15 in there. You got to get all 15 in there.
I will, I promise. All right, here it is. The B.A.C. casting and drafting in-season tournament roster. Da-da-da.
Who's in, baby?
Top
Who's
15
in?
drivers. Daniel Miglin,
Hey,
Terry Vincent, Keith Fallon, Tyler Smith, Michael Prince, Stephen Blevins, Tyler Cadd, Chris Mackey, Bryce Keegan, Dave Jackson, Nolan McClurg, Jamin Bernhardt, Austin Norris, and Bailey Brannon. Where is Ryan
Fucking
McClurg?
boy.
Is he not on this list? He didn't make it.
let me.
Did
just
you mess
make
up?
Sure I didn't...
Did you
Hold
mess up
up.
Ryan McClurg?
Time
Hold on.
out.
This might not be official, Jared.
Hold on. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, did Bailey
me-
Brannon
let me
not make it? And there's
Captain Bodies.
Hold on.
Oh heck.
Hold on.
Oh heck.
Oh, heck.
Oh heck. I'll just get that off the screen for a second. Oh my god. Dude,
Timeout.
my head is spinning. That was a long race. It was an eventful race. We saw some good racing tonight. Don't worry, we'll go ahead and get the roster to you as we can. But I noticed that. I was like, wait a second, where's Ryan? I thought he would have been locked.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have been.
Yes. Okay. Oops.
That's all right. We'll get it sorted. That way our drivers know who's in.
And our viewers.
Trying to get all my stuff situated here as we're rolling. Jared's doing math.
Yeah,
Math.
yeah. You're gonna have to give me a second here to do some math.
Halo
he's
said
not doing math
he
again.
was close apparently.
Halo was close. Halo was 9 points away.
Ooh. That's
Halo
close.
was 9 points away. Sorry, I was
From like what?
Oh,
22
I think
power?
Ryan McClure had an issue of me trying to hide the day family tree. We just get rid of the whole. Gets a little weird there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It was blowing up the chat.
11,
Halo is
12,
blowing up our
13.
chat right now. He's
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's the same.
Oh,
How is Ryan
our
not
viewers.
So Ryan
Halo,
didn't
go
make
ahead
it.
and go ahead and
in there?
tell our viewers
Yeah.
what,
Ryan's
W
in
is.
there, but Bailey's also the last one. Who's? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nolan.
Oh, there's gonna be some hot takes, boys. There can be some hot takes.
Yeah.
For viewers out there that didn't hear it through the broadcast, Dubby was our sponsor of the race.
Dubby.
Dubby.
Jitterless pre-workout.
Lewis. Dubby is a clean energy drink designed for focus, endurance, and performance without the crash and the jitters. She buddy. Everybody's doing this thing.
Jared's
dude.
doing the math. Don't worry.
Dude.
We'll get you the
I-
results.
Cooking right now, dude.
Okay, so now I gotta figure out who's out and who's in.
Oh, he's got to figure out. Somebody's out. Somebody's in. Oh, gosh. Uh-oh.
No, I mean, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are we missing?
Halo. Get the daggum discount code, dude.
I'm putting it in there.
Put it in the chat.
W.GD. Use code HOR for 10% off. He said Jared's 3 brain cells are in a duel to death at the moment in the chat.
Dude,
Oh,
they're
boy.
all going at it, dude. They're
Oh,
all
no.
fucking going at it.
We're getting the
Calculated.
roster. We're getting the roster. Don't worry.
Rocket League. That was a Rocket League quick chat reference.
Oh.
Viewers at home. You're welcome, Papa. We watch the chat now since we're not tuned into the race real hard. Like,
Yeah, anybody in the chat got a hot take after that race? I'm sure there's plenty of them. That was
let's
Halo said, "Bro, I see the smoke."
Dude, I'm trying because it's there. Like
I want a hot take
everybody
from a
is.
viewer.
So after Bryce, should be Ryan McClurg. Okay. Daniel Jackson.
Let's take another look since we got the
James.
second. We'll
Yeah,
see
I
if
think
our
we all looked
odds were on par from the pre-race show. Our tournament odds. We were showing Tyler Cadd, Chris Mackey, Bryce Keegan, Ryan McClurg, Daniel Jackson, Noel McClurg, all in the odds. Justin Day, obviously, not in the league, so his odds do not count.
Okay.
And it's all made almost made that 6%.
All right. I figured it out.
You did?
AI cannot count.
AI can't count?
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there's no 12. There's no
Yes.
number 12.
So
I see
Ryan
that now.
McClurg, yeah, thank you. Ryan McClurg is just below Bryce, but has made it. So it should be Bryce Keegan, 9, Daniel Jackson, 11. But all of these drivers did make it, and we're just adding in Ryan McClurg because AI cannot count.
So let me pull it up.
Give me a fucking aneurysm. Jesus Christ.
Let me pull it
Holy.
up. Let me find it. I think I deleted it. Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Let me add the tourney roster again.
Oh.
Oh boy. Well, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? AI
Yeah.
can't count.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Ryan, you're in there.
McClurg.
Ryan, you're sitting at like fucking 10. You're good. Everybody that is on that graphic is good. I promise. Fucking
me.
ChatGPT sucks.
ChatGPT sucks.
Taco Bell is kind of mid.
Yeah. Taco
Alright.
Bell is kind of.
So there's your odds.
I love Taco Bell.
Let's take a look at the roster.
Fatty.
Let's get it pulled back up. There's only limited spots from AI to think. So here is the roster. We can look at it one more time. Add Ryan McClurg to the 12 spot. That was our issue
The 11.
here. Or the 11 spot.
10 spot. 10
But it doesn't
spot.
matter. If you're in, you're in. The points don't
Yeah.
matter for the tournament.
Yeah.
It's going to be a random matchup every single week. We're going to spin the wheel for the first matchup. So it's Dingo Miglin, Terry Vincent, Keith Fallon, Tyler Smith, Michael Prince, Stephen Blevins, Tyler Cadd, Chris Mackey, Bryce Keegan, Daniel Jackson, Ryan McClurg, Noel McClurg, Jamin Bernhardt, Austin Norris, and Bailey Brannon. So the Bucket Boy was my cut line prediction today from Andy Analytics, and I predicted him to make the tournament. Aha!
All right, just because I have a sports betting podcast doesn't mean you come up with your own shit and say Andy Analytics. All right, no, wait a fucking minute here.
I said that before the whole thing. I did say it. I swear. It was in the chat before I asked. I swear to God, I predicted the cut. But you are right.
Halo, you were 17th. Brian Matthews had 150 to your 145.
It was tight.
If you had, actually finished that race P3, you would have been in, which is what we were hoping for the whole time.
It was tight at the front, but this is going to be the roster that's going to go ahead and battle for $250. Oh boy. Well,
That's a
folks,
fucking- I don't want to see any of them in my rearview mirror. I'm terrified.
I hope that everybody at home enjoyed this B.A.C. production for Side Draft Racing League. This is Andy, Bubba, and Jarrett using all of
Yes,
our brain
Halo, you would have
power
made it without racing
to
incidences.
bring these broadcasts and productions to you. So we hope you guys enjoy it. Have a good night, everybody, and we will be on our way. Thanks for watching.
Yes, sir. See ya.
See ya. Oh boy.
Andy the professional, tie straight as a rail. Reads the stats, calls the laps, never tips the scale. Bubba's got the draw that twang like a banjo string. He's the heart of the crew, makes the red dirt sing. On B.A.C. casting and drafting, tune in for the show where the engines roar and the beer can turning asphalt and cold cans into memories made. On B.A.C. casting and drafting, tune in for the show where the engines roar and the beer cans flow. Talking banter, swapping stories under the southern sky. Racing's the reason, but we're here for the ride. It's more than just NASCAR. It's a way to unwind, cheering loud, feeling proud, leaving worries behind.